Welcome to largest issue in the galaxy, every issue in the galaxy from, socks to locks. I am your host, Riely, joined by a wacky cast of characters as usual. Andrew!
That rhyme was fucking awful. The fact that you didn't let someone else do the intro, but you didn't even have it fully scripted out yet is embarrassing.
Also joining us, of course, Mo Diggity.
Oh, Joe, what do you know?
And Demi Gloom.
Okay, that doesn't work. Hi, everybody. My name is Demi Gloom. I am I am a guy. I exist.
No, you're
Just
not.
like the
You're a
audio
gal.
listeners, I am also confused.
Who the
What
fuck
hell
got rid
just
of
happened?
rhythm? Who got rid of rhythm?
Jason.
Oh, no one. We just figured out
I
that was a
honestly
problem
don't even
earlier.
remember kicking him. It says the audit log says I kicked him. I straight up do not remember that. Also, we have Vexera, so it doesn't matter.
Also joining us today is special guest, a friend of Demi Gloom's, Jenny.
We're here. We're here to have fun, and we're proud.
We are
of
not here to have fun, but alright.
Jenny is the
I'm Andrew.
host.
I don't like doing the podcast, but I do it anyway.
Jenny
No,
is
that's
the
not
host
my
of a very
reason. This
famous
isn't
podcast.
fun.
Jenny, why don't you tell everyone about your podcast?
Okay.
Jenny has a podcast?
I am the host of the Tim and Dale podcast. It's where I play two characters named Tim and Dale, and they have a podcast, but I gotta record another episode for.
Whoa, those are both you?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. I had
Actually,
no idea. I
Damn,
would
that
have never
sounds like
guessed.
better than most podcasts.
It's better than the
Alright.
Jelly podcast.
It's better than
Everybody go
largest
check-
issue in the galaxy.
Everybody go check out the Tim and Dale podcast. And I'm excited to see how this goes, because last time I let one of my friends bring on one of their friends before I got to know them, K9 happened. So...
Whoa! Come on, you let him come on. I had no part in him coming.
I'm the one who
Whoa.
got K9 on this podcast.
You're an
How-
asshole.
Just blame Andrew,
You're
honestly.
an asset.
An
I
asset.
mean, it is Andrew's friend.
But anyway,
Yeah.
I suppose it's time to talk about the winning issues now, but
Well,
hey Demi, you want to tell us how your day was first?
Wait, why do you want to know how my day was? What's
Because
the-
obviously Riely didn't look. This host who is so incompetent at running his own show and then wonders why no one wants to do this.
Mo, give us your opinion on cancel culture.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking
tell
god,
me
it's been
about
5
cancel
minutes.
culture.
It's been
Ah!
5 minutes.
Alright, let me
Yeah.
tell you guys about Simon Cowell.
Yes,
I really
please.
hate Simon fucking Cowell. He is like genuinely just like the most irritating person to listen to. His voice is literally sandpaper to my brain, bro. It hurts just to hear him talk. And like I don't even understand why he's so special to like people who are like, I was born on my birthday on American's Got Talent. Because guess what? Who fucking cares? Give talent, give credit to people who have actual talent instead of just having a nice voice that they can sing, you know? I really hate Simon Cowell. Also, he does not look like a real person. He just looks...
Are you saying that singing isn't a talent? Wait a minute.
No, he said
Yes.
that he's not talented because he just has a naturally good singing voice, right?
Yeah, okay.
That's what talent is. Talent is
No,
the natural fucking ability.
No, but America's Got Talent. Anybody who isn't singing, like, doesn't even get the time of day on that fucking show.
Yeah, I mean, that's true.
That's my problem. I don't care if you're talented at singing in literally any other context, but on America's Got Talent, I do not give a fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we go to
Also-
American Idol for singing.
Yeah. Also, why do his eyebrows they just curve down and just make his face look weird?
Have you ever
It
seen?
looks like a
that-
plush toy.
He just doesn't look real.
Have you ever seen that picture of him with like two helpers on both sides of him doing the butt floss thing with the towel after he got out of a bath?
No.
It's fucking weird, dude. he just he's so rich now that he has to live like a fucking snooty rich British person. So that's two strikes against them. One's British, two
Yeah.
is rich.
Yeah.
And so now he hired
Yeah.
people. Like there was a picture of him getting the weird ass floss thing done, and it's
Yeah.
just this is why people look down on rich people, because it's
Yeah.
just the weird shit
You know
that they
what?
do
Screw
like
this.
that.
It's official, guys. This is an issue. Simon Cowell is an issue, and it's not any specific person's issue. Everybody from largest issue in the galaxy is bringing
We're
to
doing
the
a
table
collective issue about Simon Cowell.
I don't even know who Simon Cowell is, bro. I'm just
Why is
completely
he
honest.
hosting America's Got Talent if he's British? You know,
If
that's like,
Andrew knows who Simon Cowell is, the fact that you don't is fucked.
I know who
Yes.
Simon Belmont is. I don't know who Simon Cowell is.
Simon Belmont.
That's a completely
Simon
different-
Belmont is a pretty cool dude. He killed
My
Dracula.
name is what?
Man, Riely, I wonder what you're talking about. It's almost as if it's something that has never been released before to the public.
Wow, I wonder
Anyways.
what I'm referencing. I wonder if it has anything to do with
It was released for
Angel
like
from
10
Hell.
seconds, then I
Oh my
re-privated
God.
it.
Look at this man. Look at this man. He just does. Oh my God. Every time I look at his face, I think somebody photoshopped it. But no, that's just his face.
Shut the fuck up about Simon Cowell. Okay.
He looks like he's in pain constantly.
So, hey, Jenny.
Yeah,
Did you listen to the most recent episode of the show?
I heard like 30 minutes of it. And then...
Okay, great. That's enough
Did
for
you
you
hear?
to be.
Did you hear Demi
no,
Gloom's issue?
no. That's not.
I was-
No.
I was gonna finish it. I've
Jenny's
heard
gonna break the
full-
tie.
I
It's
heard
not even
fully
the-
That's
the-
not even the first episode. That's not even the first issue.
Listen, the point
the
is Jenny's
second
gonna
one.
break the tie because Jason is biased.
Okay, everyone, just name the
the
issues and
last
don't
episode.
say who it is.
Yeah, name the issues and don't say who it is.
The issues were being stoned at work, unsolicited photography, IRL anime adaptations, celebrity child names, and Tower 7.
I just wanted to break the tension for a second.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Alright, Jenny, it's all up to you now. Make your call.
Okay. Do I bring an issue?
No.
No, that's later. You pick one of the issues we just said. Which
Okay.
one is the largest?
Probably unsolicited photography.
Hey!
Who uses Facebook?
This is planned.
I won
this is
again.
Planned. Demi planted.
I
this
won
fucking...
again. No,
Yeah.
she had no idea. She actually didn't know. I swear to God.
Man, every time
thought you
one
didn't
wins,
believe
I
in
feel like
God.
there's another small controversy to follow it.
Hell yeah, bro.
Every
Hell
time.
The motherfucking yeah, bro. Hell yeah. Fuck all these motherfuckers, bro.
Nah.
Thanks for the copyright fucking strike, Demi.
And a shitty song
Piece
at
of
that,
shit.
too.
Cut that out. Do you want me to cut it out?
It's pitched up,
No,
so
it's
it doesn't
fine.
matter.
Anyway, so now we gotta do issues, and hey guys, guess what?
You don't
What?
have your issue?
Mo's going first.
I don't want to go first. Someone else go first.
I'm
Come
the
on.
host of a show, but I'm
Guess
the
what?
worst fucking host.
Andrew's going first.
Who said I had an issue ready?
Guess what?
Jason, don't say
Demi's
anything.
going
Jason, don't
first.
say anything.
Did
I don't
we
have an
all,
issue either.
Did we already do incompetency as an issue?
Incompetent?
You see, out of the people I volunteered, Mo's the only one who said who didn't say he doesn't have an issue. He just doesn't want to go first.
Riley,
that
Wait a
means
minute,
Mo
wait a
would
minute,
be
wait a
propose
the
an
minute, wait a
one.
issue?
minute.
Go ahead.
Can I propose an issue?
No, Mo's gonna go right now.
Oh, God. God damn
What
it.
if
All
I
right.
proposed the issue of Simon, whatever his last name is?
Owl.
Yeah, Simon Cowell. I
Boom.
thought you... Okay.
There. Boom. Fixed it.
I
Yep.
hate
Okay, fine.
Simon
Andrew's
Cowell.
gonna talk about Simon Cowell for 15 minutes or more. Go.
Riley, fuck your rules. I don't even think you...
We already talked about him for like 10 minutes, so we just needed
Yeah.
5 more.
No, that doesn't count. That wasn't at the official start.
Okay, let's just repeat everything.
Doesn't
we said.
matter.
I really hate Simon Cowell.
So here's the thing. I really fucking hate Simon Cowell.
Yeah, so here's the thing.
Alright, whatever. Simon Cowell's Andrew's issue. Go. Fucking just do it. Fuck all of you.
Hey, this is what happens when you let me do something, okay? I'm surprised that you didn't expect this out of me.
I
Quick,
did,
Jason.
which is why I had
Andrew,
told
just-
Mo to go
Andrew, just
first, but
find a way
Mo
to
doesn't
pass the
want
baton.
to.
Okay,
just find a way to
God,
pass
I'll
the
go
baton.
first. I'll go first.
No, Andrew's
Oh.
doing Simon Cowell. Go ahead.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Riley is like that one elementary school teacher that everybody else talks shit about. Like, you feel bad for anybody in his class.
Okay, don't worry. I figured this out. I have an actual issue. We're gonna
Okay, Andrew, what's your real
cut the
issue?
bullshit. The issue that I'm bringing in is self-destructive friends.
Okay.
So Noah then?
I was gonna say you because you're typically the person that will do something that'll make your best friend hate you, and then ruin the friendship.
I've never done. What do you mean?
I've never immediately interrupts himself.
All right. Let's start off with your most recent one that you have brought to me. What was it? A week ago, you didn't do the Jello podcast because you kept delaying it for 2 hours.
That was 2 weeks ago.
That's basically last week. And you delayed it so long to the point to where you just convinced Jason, yeah, let's not do this.
Imagine not knowing the story.
I don't. Just Riely
Listen,
said,
me and Baz, we started the podcast. We were ready for Jason to join. And
No.
then didn't.
Don't you even dare try and make it sound remotely like you were not at fault. for
No,
that.
I'm kidding. I was at fault. I'm fucking with you. I was definitely at fault.
Here, let me take 2 minutes of your time real quickly. 2
Go
weeks
ahead.
ago, we were meant to do an episode of the Jelly podcast. We kind of do. It's a thing we do. You know, it happens. Anyway, long story short, Riley was a huge asshole, and everybody, just everything went wrong, and we were not able to do the episode. And it got so bad that I fucking had a little hissy fit because I got really angry. And then we were gonna do it the week after, but then some personal shit happened and stuff couldn't happen. And then we do it this week, and it's in production right now.
yay, production.
Yay!
But yeah, that's an example. I've done stupid shit with podcasts, but it's never. You're
On
saying,
another
give me an example
note-
of a time I
on
actually ruined a
another
friendship.
note, check out the Jelly podcast every Tuesday on the Riley Podcast mega feed.
Riley, I don't know
it
your
definitely,
friends.
It
I
definitely
didn't
does
even know
not
you
go
were
up every
capable of
Tuesday on the
holding
mega feed.
friendships.
Well, it should. We made a British person take a U.S. citizenship test. What is there not to love?
Did he pass?
No. you came close to it.
Alright, but now that I got my small little issue where I bring in Riley as the issue for the 500 millionth time, the joke never gets old, I'm gonna actually talk about some actual representations.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. This is important. Hold on.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Take your time.
I don't know if you can hear this.
Someone.
I can hear a
Noise
Skype
cancellation
ringtone.
is fucked.
Who's calling you?
I'm calling somebody. Hold on. Let me see if he answers.
What are you doing?
Quit being self-destructive and ruining your own podcast.
What the fuck is this dude?
He doesn't-
Riley.
Oh my god.
God
Simon
damn it! He
Cowell-
won't answer. Fuck.
Who
Guys,
is
Simon
this?
Cowell
Who is
in
he,
the movie
Tyler?
Scream.
I was trying to call Noah.
Why?
Why
you
no?
want-
no?
do you want me to-
Skype sound
Here.
effects
Issue.
change.
You know what? I'll call a destructive friend for you. A self. What'd you say? It was
I don't know, self-destructive friend.
self-destructive friend. All right. Yeah. I got somebody like that.
Don't call Ridley. Ridley's not
I'm-
self-destructive.
I'm not calling Ridley.
Haha! So funny. He called me. That's the joke. Haha.
It
you.
is pretty funny.
Andrew, please continue.
Alright, now that we're done beating a dead horse into the ground, let's start with something that some of my actual IRLs have done to me that have made me want to stop talking to them. Example number 1, I was taking a nap. I specifically told them, I'm taking a nap. Please don't come over for the love of fuck. Just one day. Give me a few hours where I don't gotta see your face.
Oh my god, are we talking about the one?
I will not mention his name,
The
but I'm
big
We're
sure
talking about
we
one.
all-
K9 here.
we are definitely not talking about K9 right now.
I'm 100% sure we're talking about K9 right now.
We are 100%
I don't think you guys
definitely not.
understand what self-destructive means.
Yeah.
Do you just
I don't
want to
know.
change it to friends who annoy you?
Well, that would be all of you besides Jason.
Yes.
Jason doesn't annoy you, but I do.
Yeah. Oh, Andrew, you're so hot when you say stuff like
What is
that. Give me a kiss.
Jason, the audio engineer, is not
Yeah.
annoying, but Demi
Yeah.
Gloom, the logical, peaceful, reserved, withheld
You're definitely not the
Who is
individual.
this
peaceful
person you're
one.
talking
I
about?
have
It
yet to
doesn't sound
find a
anything
logical and
like you.
reasonable argument to debug.
I have
That's
yet
what
to
Demi
hear a
Gloom sounds
convincing
like.
logical or moral argument as to why bug lives don't matter.
Wait,
Stop
guys, I
killing
found
bugs.
another funny image
Vote
of
up
Simon
bugs.
Cowell.
But there was a big spider earlier today by the door. I can't even leave
Oh,
my
dude, if it's a
backyard.
wolf spider, dude, you're just in trouble.
Spiders are friends.
Spiders are
Have you
only
ever
friendly when they're
witnessed a
small.
wolf spider being crushed to death in a household and what a bad idea that is?
No.
Exactly. Anyways,
I think
yeah,
spiders
Andrew,
are
I
Please
don't
evil.
think
continue a story about definitely not canine.
It was definitely not canine, but I was taking a nap just to get my door barred and, just knocked down, and him at my door just like, hey, let's go somewhere. What's the move? What's the move? What's the move? What's the move? Like we don't live in the most boring state that isn't named Montana.
Are you
so.
saying
Where'd you
that out of
go?
all the states, the only state more boring than yours is Montana?
That's not true. Ohio is right there.
You know what
Fucking
Ohio
Wisconsin
has?
is right there too, and so is Iowa.
Okay, here I can lead an example for everything that every
You're
state
really gonna
has
say that when the
over
entire Midwest is right there?
the entire Midwest. Okay, fair point. You're right. The Midwest does, in fact, exist. Right?
You
It
know what the
exists.
Midwest is?
No.
It's the middle of the
Yeah,
West.
exactly. It's not the middle of the West.
No, then why is it called that?
I have no idea why it's called the Midwest.
Because we obviously don't know our east to west.
No, because we're the western
East to
side of the
east.
world and it's the middle of the US.
We call those flyover states.
Yeah.
I don't know. They all have something important about them.
I live in Texas, so
But-
you know, like we're basically like the central hub for like everyone. It's like us, New York, and California. We're like the three big focal
Excuse
points.
me.
No,
I
as
guess
far as
Florida.
like travel is concerned. Well, like
Excuse
Florida,
me.
Florida, I guess.
Listen,
We have Universal and Disney and whatever.
Yeah, well, we have
Listen,
Legoland
okay?
Discovery Center in Chicago, so fuck you.
You
We
can't
got Six
convince me.
Flags and the Alamo.
Listen,
Ooh.
you can't convince me that you can't convince me that Ohio is real. Tell me one person who lives in Ohio who's trustworthy enough to believe they live in Ohio. Colo and
Jake
Val,
Paul.
known
friend's
liars.
mom.
They don't count.
You added that one part at the end that ruined my chances of airing. Nobody. No, wait. Actually, I know some people who live in Ohio.
Who are
Prince
trustworthy?
Philip. Yeah. Who are trustworthy? Okay.
Yeah.
Ohio. He's in Ohio.
Oh, cause
He's
hell.
dead!
Fuck you. He's in heaven.
He's in.
Oh, because it's hell. Oh, I
He's
get it.
Yeah.
He's in heaven drinking with Jesus.
Guys, I found a really
John
intimidating
McAfee and
picture.
Jesus probably get along pretty well.
Oh yeah.
They just share government secrets with each other. Jesus was like
As anyone
everything
does
you
with
do.
their best friends.
John McAfee was like, "Was I right about the U.S. military doing this?" And Jesus is just like, "Oh hell yeah!"
Oh yeah, of course you were.
Can I want to pitch to Adult Swim and the McAfee Estate a animated sitcom where John McAfee and Jesus work together to solve all the problems in heaven.
Oh, well,
Yes.
fucking McAfee and Christ are like an odd couple sort of like
Yes.
situation. It's like, Jesus, you didn't put a coaster down. Well, McAfee, you left whores all over the fucking place. Well, I'm sorry. Jesus
How did
Christ.
they even get here? We're in heaven.
Life finds a way.
Where there's a will, there's a way.
The
Unfortunately,
afterlife
there is no
finds a
will.
way.
That's horrible.
We're all
The
horrible.
afterlife finds a
That's
way.
what keeps us all together. That's how we move.
Anyway, Andrew,
Well-
tell us more about self-destructive friends, because I know who I want to talk about.
Well, yeah, you want to talk about that man whose name starts with the letter N.
Neil Cicierega?
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Dude,
God,
my
I'm
boy
so
Neil
sick of him.
deGrasse. My
Uh,
boy.
I call him
Neil
Degrassi, the
deGrasse.
next generation. That's
I
what I'm going for him.
I'm absolutely so sick of that guy. Like, it would be great if he just stuck to like
Jesus,
science
20
stuff.
times if you call me, I swear to God.
He's the movie version of Facts Don't Care About Your Feelings.
Yeah, but like a lot less funny. I
Yeah.
just like I don't know. Like I guess I don't want to shit on Black Science Guy as he's known on Twitter. Seriously,
No,
like
there's
Twitter
no way.
makes
He's
it.
not called that.
Yeah, he's
Nobody
called
calls
Black
him
Science
Black
Guy.
Science.
Yes, they do,
Really?
man.
I'm going
I
on
fucking
Twitter and I'm
Google that
looking that
shit.
up.
No, Google
Hold
that
on.
shit right now. Google Black Science Guy. 100
Black
fucking
Science
percent.
guy,
You will
the
get
science
fucking.
guy.
Well,
Hold
he is
on.
the most popular man a man who is African American and knows a lot about science. So, I'm for
Yep,
sure.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
There's like if you Google Black Science Guy, like there's a huge like big text.
I'm
thing
going
about
on the
Neil deGrasse
Twitter
Tyson.
search
That's funny as
bar.
fuck.
I'm
Yeah,
going on the
yeah,
Twitter
it's
search
a
bar
re-
and looking up
it's
Black
honestly-
Science Guy.
Yeah, it's honestly
what I
like
did.
one of the few funniest things that Reddit's fucking accomplished. Like them and 4chan. Like
Okay,
it's
yeah,
like
there's-
one of the few things that they've like collaborated and made actually funny and not racist and not mean spirited in any
Okay,
way,
guys,
shape, or
Mo
form.
wasn't lying.
Yeah,
He's called the Black Science Guy on Twitter.
yeah,
Yay, Twitter.
yeah. Like it
when will you
started.
ever cease to amaze me?
What? Square? What you talking about, fool? What you talking
So
about, Andrew?
what about self-destructive friends?
Yeah, we've been on this issue for
Yeah, what
like a
about
little
fake-
bit. Like, is
What
it
about fake destructive friends?
fake
I thought when
destructive
those-
friends?
Ooh.
Because he doesn't know the definition of the word self-destructive.
That
No, it
doesn't.
just took a
I don't.
second
I
for
don't
my head to
understand
click.
that. Do you what now?
He's implying that it's self-destructive of the friendship because they do things that are antithetical to keeping the friendship afloat.
Okay.
Okay, is
not
this
just
another one of your let's bitch at Riely about shit fucking problems?
No, that was only for like the first.
no.
30
That was
seconds.
just a little goof.
Oh, okay, okay.
I
so
didn't want to.
you're actually being. Oh, okay.
Time.
Now he's talking about a person who's definitely not K9. I think we should make an alias for them, like a fake name. Maybe
Let's
9K.
call them-
Yeah,
Let's-
let's call
let's-
them. Let's call them something
Let's call them
real
C4.
basic. Let's call them something real basic. Let's call
Let's
him
call him
Jack.
C4.
Let's
Oh.
call him 9K.
No, I'm gonna call him Jack. No, I
Okay.
have like no
Why is he-
friends that are named Jack
Why
besides
is he
like.
called Canine?
Let's call him.
You have
Neil
no
deGrasse
friends
Tyson.
besides Jack, besides the multiple friends who I know of.
You have like three
I said I have
friends named
no
Jack.
friends named Jack. Yeah, you see, I have no clue what you're talking about. None of my friends are named Jack whatsoever. None of them.
Who's Jack?
Jack me off,
My
dog.
uncle.
Haha.
Mr.
Shut up.
Mehoff. I love that guy.
Hit it like a walk in the park.
Call the canine unit. Because the dogs are coming home.
The explanation for why his name's K9 is because he likes dog. That was his. That's his Xbox username,
That's fair.
basically.
I mean,
He just
dogs are
went
pretty
with his-
cool.
He went with his Xbox.
Hit him like a walk in the
username.
park. Best believe I'm gonna move Mark. If I'm a superhero, I'll be Clark.
You missed at least 3 lines. I've heard that song so many times.
Stream Walk in the Park Gloom Girl remix out now. SoundCloud.com/GloomerGirl.
Wait, you have a Walk in the Park remix out?
Yeah.
Yep.
Why did you tell me that so we could listen to it at the beginning?
It's not. I mean, I don't think you want to listen to it. It's not like
Hey,
funny.
Andrew, continue the story.
Oh, okay. Let me think of another time where definitely not the suspect in Co. also happened to be named after a dog has annoyed me to a point to where I know I don't want to talk about the time where I ripped his shirt because he annoyed me that much.
Hello?
He was giving me problems, so I ripped his shirt. It was a big hole.
Andrew,
whole
you should
left-
totally call me annoying. Ahaha.
Silas ripped my shirt once. I was like supposed to do something before I left, and I went to go leave because I didn't want to do it. and then he was like trying to like pull me back from the front door, and he like ripped the sleeve off of my shirt.
Man, that's almost the exact same story that me and Definitely Not Canine had.
Bro, I
almost the
guarantee you
exact
Silas has
same.
several stories about me in this exact vein. I am the canine to Silas's you.
You're the canine to the Earth.
You're the issue. That's not
You're
something
the
to
largest issue in the galaxy.
I've
For
been the
the
largest
80th
issue in the
time.
galaxy all along.
We know you from like day one. You've been the largest issue.
Congratulations, Link! You finally become Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild.
Guys, it's official. We just solved the largest issue in the galaxy. We just won the show.
We now never have to do this show again.
Oh,
Too bad Riely will.
Time to start largest quick fix in the galaxy instead.
I have so many quick fixes, it's unbelievable. That would be I have so many great ideas for that show.
If only Andrew would get off his ass and record it.
If only you'd get off your ass and tell me when to record it.
We gotta find a day then. Let's talk about it in the group chat.
You
after
can't
the
even
show.
find a day to do big guy, little guy. I don't want to hear anything that comes out
You
of
haven't said shit about Big Guy Little Guy in like weeks.
Have you?
So one time I had this friend, and like this is the kind of guy who's super indecisive. He's not Andrew, despite what you may think, but he's pretty freaking indecisive. But whenever he's like, "Oh, what should I do? Should I do totally reasonable thing or something that will mess up my entire life?" And I say, "Oh, you should do totally reasonable thing." He just goes and does the thing that'll mess up his life, and that's a pretty self-destructive trait to have.
You know what that reminds me of?
The largest issue in the galaxy podcast.
No, it reminds me of when people say at Demi Gloom 1 or 2, and then I say 2, and then I said fuck it, I'm doing 1.
I've done that maybe once.
Okay, yeah, but one of those, there's a huge difference. One of these things is not, like, something super bad for a person, and the other is.
Okay, just tell us what he does then.
Okay, fine. If you must know. Although, actually, I'm not gonna give, like, a serious example, but one that's, like, somewhat serious. This man asked me, like, dude, this person's kind of pretty. Do you think I should, like, try and pizzazz her, or try and like be all
Pizzazz.
yeah, cool and chill? And I'm like, all right, she's probably gonna think you're fucking cringe if you try and quote unquote pizzazz her. If you use that word, go just try and act chill. He just he fucking that girl hated him by the end of the day.
That's pretty fucking great.
Pizzazz.
Pizzazz. Let me play my pizzazz on him, dog.
He pulls out like a candy.
Pizzazz.
He pulls out a black leather jacket and a candy cigarette. Hey baby, how you doing?
Fuck up.
Anyways, that's basically like his entire most of my interactions with that man when he had to make a decision. And it got worse sometimes.
Sometimes.
I have a friend, right? Andrew was talking about how he doesn't like being called. I have this friend, right? He's kind of cringy. And sometimes I'll just be minding my own business and he'll call me and I'll answer and he'll just have some bullshit to say, like completely irrelevant, just some stupid bit.
Oh,
And,
really? I have a friend like that too.
Guys, you believe it or not, but I too have somebody who is much like that.
And come to think of it, I also have a friend like that.
You see, I think you're all accusing me of doing that, which is probably fair, but I was trying to make
I
a
know
jab
you're
at
talking
Jason.
about someone else because no one would call you unless they had some bullshit elaborate idea. So continue.
Hey! People call me for fun all the time, bro.
Who?
I don't
You
have an
wouldn't know them,
example
they go
right
to a
now.
different school.
He literally couldn't answer. I don't know.
You've called me for just to talk before.
No, I've always called you for something completely stupid, not for funsies, though.
Baz calls me for funsies sometimes.
Well, he's British, so that doesn't count.
Well,
That's
he's
true.
British,
He's
and
a
British
lesser
people don't
human,
exist.
So
Yeah, he's not even a person.
British people are like creatures.
Demi,
bro.
do you think British people deserve, like, the amount of respect that bugs do?
Honestly,
British.
what are you gonna
Please
say?
don't say something. Please don't say something.
Oh, I thought you
Please
said
don't
my
say-
name.
Oh no, we were
I
talking
think
about
British people are. British
British people are
people.
Jenny.
Do they even exist?
British people
No.
are, in fact,
I
lesser
wish
Australians.
they didn't exist.
All right, listen. As the official ambassador of the Bug Lives Matter movement, I can say that our policy is bugs and British people essentially need to switch places. You know what I mean? So if you see a British person walking around,
Move all the bugs to a remote portion of an island. That's so smart. Let's do that.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, you see a British person crawling around, you just fucking stomp on them.
Yeah,
Bro.
you
You
just
see a
stomp
British
on
person walking around. You call the the fucking cops.
You say, "Oh my God,
Hashtag
Mom,
get
it's a
rid of
British guy!
people.
Kill it!"
Oh, it's another British person. Better get the 12 gauge.
Yes, because you get a 12
Sorry,
gauge for a fucking
British, but you're
spider
gonna
on the
have to be
wall.
put down.
Yes.
Are you telling me that you haven't gotten a 12 gauge for the spider on the wall?
I used to shoot bugs with fucking Nerf guns, and I feel bad about that.
Bro, one time I shot a worm in half with a Nerf gun dart.
Oh, that's fucking mean, dude.
It was so badass.
I've had
That's
a
not
worm bite
badass.
me
That's
and I got
mean.
scared.
Nah, it was badass. You weren't there. You don't know.
Yeah.
Bugs
Well,
are not always scary, but then there's butterflies, and butterflies are
I
terrifying.
I actually like spiders, despite what I said earlier. Like one crawled on me, I just let it crawl on me, and then it went away.
I don't mind most
And
spiders, but like shit like wolf spiders, hell no. They ain't gonna pass around. I don't care if you have your babies on your back, they're gonna infest the fucking house. That's literally why it's so terrifying to stomp on one, because all their children will come sprawling out. And you have a spider
That's why you
infestation
like
on your
fucking
hands.
wipe your foot like down on the ground after you're done with it. It kills all of them.
No, you just use fucking raid.
Oh, that too. That's good too.
Have you guys seen the "Please don't break the window" meme?
no.
It's not very specific.
Yeah. It's such a good video.
So confused.
If Twitch streamers had raid, like the actual raid, like they wouldn't want it anymore, I guess. My joke
That
failed.
was riveting.
Please don't break the window.
Or
The AC is on. She has water.
Dude, British people don't even have air conditioners in their house. I don't want to hear that they should have rights.
Yeah, fuck them. They shouldn't have human rights because they don't turn the AC on in their house. Fuck those people.
Yeah, it's almost as if they live super up north.
it's almost as if it's constantly cold.
Yeah.
I want to go to the
Remember,
UK.
right?
It's
I'm
almost
moving to
as
the
if
UK.
their definition of hot is like what would be the
Yeah,
Fahrenheit
excuse me.
equivalent? What would be the Fahrenheit?
The fact
I
that
think
they
it's
don't
not-
use Fahrenheit disturbs me.
Wait, is it always cold in the UK?
Colder than it is in the
Probably. I mean,
US.
that would be
I think it's
relatively-
time to hit. I think it's time for me to hit Chubb up and make good on our plans.
No, Riley. Come on, be reasonable. Go to Ireland instead.
That's fair.
You can get a lot more use out of the alcohol there.
Yeah, but you're still.
Ooh,
well, I guess
that's
only a
fair.
part of it is in the UK.
That does sound Irish alcohol.
Living
does
a life
sound
of
tempting,
luxury, but at what cost?
But it
This
will-
is the life in Ireland.
So what's the next issue?
I don't know, Mo. What's the next issue?
You know what? I'm glad that you asked because I have an issue. It's been weighing on me pretty much all of my fucking entire life, right? My issue is the world. And let me tell you
No
what.
way, we haven't done that already. What
No,
the fuck?
no, motherfucker! I looked on a topic list and there's
This a
nothing even
tarot
close.
card we talking about
Holy
here?
shit!
No, there's nothing that just says pretty much the world. All right.
I'm
All
pretty
right,
sure the
so-
closest we've gotten to that is everything is shit. Done by Beth.
That's true. That is pretty close. But whatever. We'll let Mo do the world.
Yeah, I think
alright.
you can make it
Whoa,
different.
he's gonna do the world?
He's gonna
yeah,
fuck
I'm
the
gonna do
planet
the
just
world.
like Rick Sanchez.
Oh, yeah,
Grand Canyon
baby.
looking kind of hot.
Yeah, that's another thing. It will like a little pet peeve of mine is the shitty way that this season of Rick and Morty fucking ended. But that's another conversation for another day. Uh, God, I honestly I've been thinking like the world is just like losing its fucking mind, right? But everyone keeps telling me, nah, it's just how the world has been, right? The world is just fucking crazy. Every generation thinks the world is fucking going crazy. But really, when you look back at it in about 40 to 50 years, when you're like 70 or 80, the world is just fine. The world's just how it is, right? I really do think that the world's losing its fucking mind. I mean, pre-COVID, I think this world was losing its fucking shit because of just the way that people act with one another these days, and the way that everyone's just like it's just fucking everything. Everyone sort of treats each other like absolute shit. Case in point, as you know, Texas pretty much put the full stop on abortion, right? And
Hmm.
Portland, Oregon's response to this is to say, we're boycotting Texas, and now
How
we're
the
going to
fuck?
ban. We're going to ban travel over there. We're going to ban trade to over there, and yeah, we'll get Texas like motherfuckers. You're not going to do a goddamn thing. No one who fucking even trades with Oregon anyway, or Portland for that matter, right? And it's shit like this that's just going to start a fucking legit civil fucking war, man. I think this is really how it fucking starts. I don't think that it's the shitty governments that we've had for like the last several fucking decades. I don't even think that it's I don't even think cancel culture really was like the big start of it. I think this is it because now we're threatening boycotts on a state policy, and we're not really supposed to do that. You're not supposed to be allowed to fucking do that because that sort of runs counterproductive to the whole states being united fucking thing, right? And yeah, you can have whatever opinion you want on abortion, not abortion, whatever, fucking free trade, New York, California, whatever. I don't really care. But it's this shit that's about to just make everyone fucking go absolutely insane. And then
Abortion
you
is kind of
factor in,
cringe, bro. Not gonna lie.
well, oh, okay, so like a quick little side tangent here. I've been pro-choice for as long as I can remember, and the last like 5 years, I think the pro-choice movement has made it almost impossible to be to like be publicly pro-choice without thinking that abortion selfies in abortion clinics are okay. It took us fucking decades to tell everyone, to convince everyone, abortion isn't murder. Here's a billion fucking reasons why. And like some fucking skanks in a few months, a few years ago, with their screaming, I'm glad to murder my little fucking baby. Like, yeah, it might be a joke, kinda, but then you get on their fucking Twitter profiles and it's not a joke to them. They really do think that they're getting away with legal murder here. And I'm saying it's not murder, but
The
everyone on the
fucking
pro
Twitter
choice side
picture.
is saying murder.
This
That
is
And
one
you
like,
think
picture on
there's like
Twitter of
you
like the
think that
little.
and I'm
Mo.
just like, hold on a sec. And I'm just like here, I'm here going, fuck, man, shut up. Like this isn't helping fucking anything, but that's just how it is. So like honestly, like I'm fine
All
with
right, Mo, you've
whatever.
had your
How
sec. Let Demi talk. Demi, what are you gonna say?
motherfucker, man, I wasn't fucking done.
Yeah, your sec it can't be 5 minutes. Go ahead,
It
Demi.
wasn't going to be fucking 5 minutes, but you're making it longer.
I don't know. I think history repeats itself, and I think it was going to be 5 minutes.
Thank you, Demi.
I would have
Oh,
been fine
whatever.
with it being 5 minutes.
I'm sorry, Mo. But
No, it's
I,
it's fine,
I,
it's fine, it's fine. I shouldn't have even gotten on the fucking pro-choice, pro-abortion, whatever,
you mean,
pro-life fucking thing whatsoever.
listen,
Anyway, because that's like a whole other can of bullshit that I'm glad to talk about, but maybe another time.
No, I want
Uh,
to talk about
Well,
it because
I
here's
want
the
to talk
thing,
about
right?
it. You mean
Here's
you
the
well,
mean to
it's
tell
not.
me
Well, that's not really my
bro.
problem, though.
Listen, bro.
I mean,
Listen.
the issue.
You said the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. Do you
What?
actually mean to tell me that you find it difficult to publicly identify as pro-choice because some women made jokes about saying, haha, I just killed my baby?
Oh,
That's
because
literally
everyone else fully fucking supports that, and now they're not really doing like the idea that abortion isn't murder anymore is a foregone fucking conclusion. That they're fucking fine with like sort of low key saying, yeah, it's murder, I don't care, and now legally I'm getting away with it. Like we've created like a whole class of fucking new sociopaths. And I honestly think that, all the work that everyone did in the pro-choice movement for like the last several decades has been undone because social media has given these sociopaths, these psychopaths, these fucking people a fucking huge platform to scream this out. And, everyone's fucking applauding it. They're saying, yay, yay, women's rights. And they're not really, it's not really women's rights. They're just sort of being like fucking mean spirited and kind of evil now. And it's just like, it doesn't really, it doesn't really jive well with my morals anymore. So I'm just like, I'm fucking done with it. I mean, like personally, I'm still pro-choice. I'm just not going to be public about it anymore. It's like, dude, I don't want to have to be put in the position where I have to defend, abortion clinic selfies, people cheering and applauding with like thousands of likes and retweets. Yeah, I killed my baby. Fuck you, and I'll get away with it too because the law says I can. And I was like, well, I don't want to do that. That's fucking disgusting and unethical to me. So I'm just not going to anymore. I'm not pro-life or anything fucking stupid like that. I'm still pro-choice. I'm just not going to be involved anymore.
All right,
it's
let's
just
get
oh
off
my
abortion
fucking
for
god.
now because I've thought of
You
my
fucking,
issue.
I fucking told you
No, no, no,
that
no,
I didn't
no.
want to
We're
fucking
still
talk
gonna.
about this,
We're
but
no, no,
I
no, no,
wanted
no,
my
no, no, no,
issue.
no. Mo, I
So
do
you
want to
yell at
talk
me.
about. I do want to talk about this, but once you're done with your issue.
Oh, okay. All right, so yeah, the whole world's going to fucking going absolutely fucking crazy. Australia's fucking just beating the shit out of fucking people who are protesting against the COVID lockdown stuff, and like not even factoring in the COVID stuff. If you factor in the COVID stuff, it's like we keep throwing fucking just like napalm in with the fucking fire. Fucking New Zealand locked down after just one person fucking came down with COVID. And I thought that was a fucking crazy ass response. And everything that's happening in fucking Europe right now, like not only with the COVID lockdown restrictions stuff, but they're still going through like the huge immigration crisis. The fucking they're still going through economic crises as well. Greece still hasn't recovered from like about a decade, like maybe 11 or 12 years ago, from all the austerity measures that was implemented on them by the EU and all that. I just Everything seems to be burning and seems to be falling the fuck apart. And the this Portland, Oregon, screaming we need to boycott Texas. This is sort of what finally I think put the final nail in the theoretical. Maybe the world really is burning coffin for me because I think this is going to end up starting some huge fucking thing, and I don't think it's ever going to end in our lifetime. I think it's going to be a domino effect too, because everyone's just going to decide, well, I'm sick of this also, and then one country's going to go, then the next, and the next, and the next, and I think the whole world's going to fucking burn by what is this 2021? I think by 2025, I think the whole world's going to be on fucking fire. But anyway, that's kind of how I feel about the whole fucking thing now, is because just looking at everything and just like maybe I'm just choking on too many black pills. Maybe I'm just being doomer pilled or something. But yeah, that's just how I feel. Who anyone got anything to say about that? To add, subtract, call me stupid or something like that. All
These
right.
I mean,
nuts.
ha, got him. Hey Mo, can you say stun seed backwards?
What?
Stun seed backwards.
you say that backwards? Can you say Stunseed backwards?
No, I can't.
Why not?
Just spell it
I
out.
only,
Spell
that
it
sounds fucking stupid. No, I'm not
Spell
gonna
it out.
fucking. No, this is a
it.
fucking dumb joke.
Leaving. I'm leaving.
This is a dumb fucking joke, and I'm not gonna fall for it.
I'm leaving.
Can you say "Kid Among Us" backwards?
Damn it, he's not gonna do it.
Hold on, wait.
Can you say dog food lid backwards?
What?
Can you say dog food lid backwards?
You say "Cock Kyle I" backwards?
Cock Kyle I.
You would say
Backwards,
dick
yeah.
and balls.
See, this is why I think the world's burning, because everyone's fucking just too busy doing weird shit like this. It's like the fucking guy who goes, "Hey, I heard you like Ligma. The whole world's burning and no one's doing anything about Ligma balls." I feel like it's
so
like this
sad
is that meme
Steve
right
Jobs died of Ligma.
Oh, Steve Jobs.
Ligma balls.
What the fuck, you Ligma balls?
It's a funny video.
Yeah, it's like it's one of the best ones.
Did you hear that I died of Sigma?
The
Oh,
Overwatch
that's
character?
I'm sorry.
What?
Isn't that a Greek
What's
letter?
that?
Sigma?
An
Yeah,
Overwatch
what's Sigma?
character.
Sigma balls! Ah!
Did you hear about Aaron?
Ryan?
What's Aaron?
Who's
Aaron D's nuts out. I just like the
Yeah.
subtle breathing from him. There's the subtle.
Hey, can you translate gosh into Filipino?
Sure.
Yeah, sure, hold on.
English to Filipino.
I don't know why you're saying the world is going to shit. We got funny jokes. That's all we need.
Gosh.
Oh yeah. See,
Sus.
I thought that. Oh yeah. We have Among Us. We have Sus and all that stuff. Yay! You know, I don't know.
Hey guys, the Earth is saved. We have Among Us.
I hope
Like,
I hope the last thing that I hear is the world as like my landscape burns around me is like the Among Us trap remix.
I'm
Like,
going to. If that comes reality, I would rather not.
I'd rather just...
Dig 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 dig. Da-da-ding.
I'd rather be getting slapped by a dick.
I think like maybe we should just sit down the heads of state for both Palestine and fucking Israel and just have them play Among Us, and that should solve all the differences in the world. Like I think like if we started just playing games, like we would be able to solve a lot of problems, like Mexico and America, right?
I think
If we
the
just
epic.
If we just played fucking a game of soccer like once every 5 years for total control of the border, I think that would be fine. Because
Like
you know,
the
now
plot
no
of
one
that fucking Rocky movie.
What?
The Rocky movie where Rocky wins the fucking Cold War.
Oh yeah,
That
yeah,
is
fucking
not what Rocky IV?
yeah, Rocky. No, Rocky fucking destroyed communism. Yeah, I remember that. And it's fucking crazy too because America's supposed to be like we're supposed to be depicted as these people with like absolute like technological dominance, and the entire movie was the Russian people with like sophisticated updated tech and all that, running around in like a sterilized environment and all that stuff with like doctors and nutritionists and shit. And here's fucking Rocky, hanging out with like 4 other dudes on a mountaintop in the fucking snow chasing chickens and shit. It's fucking awesome. I love the shit out of that movie. It's probably the best Rocky movie.
What the fuck is
Regret
Rocky?
you.
What do you
Man,
mean?
shut the
what
fuck up,
is
man. You
Rocky?
don't fucking know what fucking Rocky is.
Everything
Shut
that
up.
you just said with your mouth has now made me want to instantly hate you more than anyone that has
Everything
ever
you
could have
know
possibly
about
hated
Demi
you.
Gloom is wrong.
Yeah, everyone boo Demi. Boo!
Boo!
Here.
Okay.
Wait.
Oh, fuck you.
There we go. There we go.
Fuck Demi Gloom. Fuck her. She's a piece of shit.
I hate Demi Gloom So stupid.
Stop trying so hard to use pronouns, bro.
I'm
Yeah.
not.
Shut up. You
I
called
just happened to
Charlie.
remember it that
Anytime
piece of shit.
anybody,
Number
anytime
6. Man urinates on fellow passenger for not being allowed to smoke. An
What the
Algerian
fuck? Hey, so that's my
Man,
issue is the
urinate.
world.
number 12. Wait, wasn't Baz talking about this earlier today?
Yes.
Oh. So what's the next issue?
My issue is the glamorization of abortion.
Oh dear
Whoa, whoa,
God,
whoa, whoa,
damn
whoa,
it,
Oh boy.
Christ. Okay, I thought my shit was going to be depressing, but I guess you're gonna like up me.
Both of you fuck off. Just everybody, stop existing.
All right.
Well, I mean, pretty soon we all are after the nukes start fucking flying.
I'm gonna rip all of your heads off except for Andrew.
Hey, I get protection.
So anyway, Demi Gloom, why am I wrong? You hit me with that wrong buzzer so quick before even hearing what I had to say. Why am I wrong?
Abortion is based.
Fuck you.
I personally
Abortion's
think that we
pretty
should
base,
force
bro.
people to have abortions for 20 years.
Yes.
No one should have kids.
Forced abortions.
I
That'd
am
be a
world's
anti-death and
overpopulated.
anti-life, bro.
I'm pro-death.
Abortion is murder, and I like it.
See, you're
that's
part of
the
the problem
thing.
that Mo
All right,
was
do you have a
talking
real
about.
argument, or are you done with the bit? Do you have a real argument, or was that?
Yeah,
What do you mean
yeah,
the fucking bit? I'm anti-birth. I'm not pro-murder. I'm anti-birth.
Shut the
Okay,
fuck
that's
up.
the same fucking thing. Stop being
No, it's
silly.
not.
Shut up,
That's
Maddox.
not murder.
It's the absolute fucking same goddamn
It's
thing.
not
You can't
murder.
be anti-fucking birth and say, "Oh, I'm not pro-murder." That's fucking
It's
stupid.
not-
No,
Are you telling me that the
you're being really
potentiality of
fucking
life is equivalent to
obtuse.
life itself? You're making
What
a
the
fucking
fuck?
pro-life
What?
argument.
I'm saying there are arguments to be made in that corner, and I don't think that abortion should be this fucking thing that everybody's like, oh yeah, I can just go get an abortion. Like,
Why?
who gives a shit? This is like
Why
a
is it a
normal
problem?
act that everybody does every day.
Why is it a bad thing?
Because that kind of shit shouldn't be glamourized. Like,
Why?
You shouldn't,
Why does it matter?
It shouldn't be a huge encouragement in society, like, oh, if you have a baby you don't want, just fucking get it.
Why
ripped
is
the
it a
fuck out.
problem?
Who cares?
If it's
Well,
not, why? Who does care? Why do you care?
What
At
if
all.
you can't
Because
afford to have
the
it?
potential of life is important. Then you
Why
put
is
it
that
up for
important?
adoption.
Are you telling? Hold on.
Hey,
Are you
Riley,
telling me that
Riley.
you value the potentiality of life like it is life, as if it is its own thing?
Not entirely. I'm not saying I'm not 100% against
Every
abortion.
time you ejaculate, you are denying a potential child's life. Every woman you don't fuck, you are denying the life of a potential child. If you're talking about it on a fucking multiverse perspective, it's the same fucking thing. You are throwing away
that's just-
potentiality of life every fucking time. You don't
No,
have
but
a child.
it hasn't been fertilized. This is like a real potential life that is growing. And
There's
then
a
you
difference between a life. There's a difference between a pile of fucking cells inside of someone's body and a fucking human life. That's not.
Yes, but
It's
that
not a
pile
life
of
form.
cells is processing and becoming a human life.
Okay, so why does it matter?
I'm not saying, listen, Demi Gloom, I'm not saying I'm against abortion outright. It is an important thing that exists for reasons and should be. Jason, shut the fuck up!
I don't know. I think he's given the best part of this podcast since my issue went off.
But anyway, I just think that it shouldn't be such a fucking standard thing that everybody does, like it's no big deal. And that's what I'm saying. And the thing Mo was saying too, I really agree. Like the people who like make a joke out of it, it's like fuck those people.
Well, there's nothing wrong with so much with the joke. It's just that the if it were just the joke, maybe if the comments were turned off or something, maybe it wouldn't be a big deal. But if you actually look at the fucking comments, man, like the vitriol and just like pretty much like online fucking evil, if you want to fucking say that, man. It's like it's out there like on full fucking display, unapologetic, and you know. I want to support the process, but I'm having to support.
Wait,
the
hold on, never
people.
mind. I realized
And
that Mo
that
wasn't.
bothers me. That bothers the shit out of me.
I realize now that Mo's argument was not a point in my favor, so I'm going to stop asking Mo.
No. Like you can
listen.
Hold on. You can be like pro-life, pro-choice. I don't really give a shit. It's not really that big a deal. I just, I'm not really in favor of the people on the pro-choice side anymore. It's them, not so much the process, because it is a necessity, unfortunately, because like Jenny said, if you can't afford to have the kid, then maybe you should consider abortion. You can consider adoption too, but God, there's so many fucking people. There's so many kids right now in the fucking system. Like I had a really good friend who was an adoption baby, right? And he grew up kind of fucked up because he had to grow up through the fucking system. And he was adopted when he was like 13, 14 fucking years old. And, he didn't come out very well adjusted. So I'm still for both of those options, but I do see the unfortunate side of the adoption
Demi
part.
gloom. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not pro-life, and I'm not pro-choice. I'm pro-abortion.
I agree.
Let me play the clip, bro. Fuck you. No, but seriously.
Yeah, let him play the clip. Nobody kicked the bot. Let him play the clip.
I'm playing the clip again. Fuck you.
I'm
playing
not
it one more time.
pro-life, and I'm not pro-choice. I'm pro-abortion. I think that every single woman should get an abortion every single time. Even if you don't think you're pregnant, you should go get an abortion anyway, just in case. It should be a
Jesus
fucking
Christ, I thought I was
routine.
black-pilled.
Like,
Goddamn.
go to the dentist or something. Like every 6 months, women go in for their biannual abortion. Because here's the thing. It has been scientifically proven that 99% of human beings are fucking assholes. So the way I see it, we don't need any more people being born. Let's take the fucking vacuum and suck those...
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
That's my Vanta black pill take on the whole situation.
Okay, great. But here's the thing, right? I think that abortion should definitely... 100% abortion should not just be something you could walk into a clinic, get done, and walk out.
Why?
Because it's more of it's a big deal. There's a human life involved.
Yeah, it is a big deal. But it's fine. Why does it... Okay, is abortion bad?
Yes. Not inherently, but it can be.
Wait. So are you telling me if a woman can't afford a baby, should she abort the baby?
No.
Why?
I think she should put the baby up for adoption.
Yes,
why?
Because that is a great life.
There's too many fucking babies up for adoption. Do you understand how many children have been sitting in this fucking foster care system, like not getting adopted for their entire fucking lives?
Here's my main thing, right? I think abortion should definitely be something. It should definitely be a decision that's talked about with all involved parties. Okay, here's my big take, right? Are you ready for this one? I'm ready to get.
Are you saying the mother and the father should both have part in the decision? Is this what?
Yes,
of course they should.
Oh,
that's like a piece.
Of course they should.
Fuck you, dude. That's a fucking stupid goddamn take for you to fucking have. If it's just like a one-off, one-night stand, that's one thing. If you're trying to make a fucking life with somebody, that's a fucking another. Okay.
Here's my. Listen. I think abortion...
both parties should have. I agree. I think either the mom or the father should. Either the mother or the father, they both have the right to say, fucking abort that motherfucker.
No, they have to agree on it.
No, they don't have to. What if they disagree? Okay, what if they disagree? Because they're bound to fucking disagree.
Then the baby doesn't get aborted, and whoever didn't want to abort it raises the fucking child, I guess. The point is, if there is a child conceived by two consenting parties, both parties should have to sign something before that baby is aborted.
What? Oh, signs? Oh, can't you just verbally say that? That sounds verbally it sounds just fine.
It should be legal. It should be fucking notarized.
It's her fucking body. It's an extension of her fucking body, and she has
that
the right to
doesn't matter. This guy fucking brought a life into the world.
It's not a human life.
It was two consenting parties.
It's not life. It's not life. It's a pile of fucking cells in a woman's body. It's an extension of her body.
Developing.
It's not life. It's not. It's not fucking life into. It's no more developing life than the fucking semen that's in my laundry basket, dude.
That's not
It's fucking-
true.
Why is it in your laundry
It's already
basket?
fertilized. It's forming a child. Your cum isn't turning into a child in the laundry basket right now. That's not.
But it doesn't have any sentience, so it doesn't. Okay, it doesn't have any sentience until 8 weeks, bro,
Listen.
or 18 weeks, whatever the fucking number is. I'm
Sentience is not
I'm
the point. The
100%.
fact that a child is growing in there.
Sentience
means...
is the fucking point. That's how you define life. Who
Shut
fucking
the fuck
cares if
up.
a child's growing?
Shut up. Okay?
Who fucking
Listen.
cares? It's a seed. It's not alive.
Here's my thing.
It's an extension of the body.
No, shut the fuck up.
You're
Shut
fucking
up.
spiritual, emotional
Shut up.
motherfucker. Fuck you.
Yeah,
You're
emotions
fucking
are
stupid.
fucking important. People are
Emotions are
attached to the
important.
children that they created in a consensual context where they knew that was a risk and a child came to be. At that point, the decision should be something they both have to agree on.
Okay, what if they both agree but they can't afford it? It was a consensual thing. Say there's a birth control failed.
Yes, birth control failed.
failed.
They should still both have to agree at that point.
Okay, I don't care about this stupid agree bullshit because we can argue all day about that, but you still have this general idea that abortion is a bad thing and should only be a last resort, right?
It should only be a last resort.
Why?
Yes.
Oh, well, I agree that it should only be a last resort in the sense that you should have birth control, but like
no, I think if a baby has been formed, abortion is the absolute last
formed.
resort.
It's not a baby. It's not a baby. It's not a baby.
Is.
It's not a baby until fucking 8 weeks.
I think that abortion should be heavier legislated. I don't think it should be banned outright, but I think there should be legal systems and legal consequences in place for mothers who get abortions without the approval of the father.
No, fuck that. It's not a human being. It's not a child. These fucking spiritual, emotional fucking fathers like, oh, but that's my baby. That's not your fucking baby. That's a pile of cells. It
is your fucking baby!
It's not alive, so it's not your baby. It's not a life form. It's literally not alive. Oh, and fuck you, Andrew, and fuck you, Jason, in the recording chat. Your politics is stupid, you selfish motherfuckers. You don't care about anyone but yourselves, so you're like, politics is bad. You have no stakes in these social issues, so obviously you're not going to give a fuck.
Jason is deafened. Let me go tell him.
Fuck Jason.
Let me go tell him that I'm going to dock his pay if he doesn't undeafen.
Fuck you, Andrew. Politics! You fucking cisgendered heterosexual white male. Why the fuck? Of course, you have no fucking stakes in any social issues, so you have the fucking privilege of not caring.
God,
but some people who, I don't care, man, fuck you.
Oh my god, you're so, you're so.
You selfish motherfucker. You have no stakes in any of these issues. Why is it?
I want to hear you babble on about something that I literally can't do anything about?
Because you're supposed to fucking...
okay.
Oh my god.
Here's my fucking...
you can't even come up with an argument. Go fuck yourself.
No, fuck you. Kill yourself.
Listen.
Don't kill yourself in Minecraft.
Kill yourself in Minecraft, yeah. Listen, okay?
Can we please all agree to never have this fucking conversation ever again?
Yeah, we're having it now, so we don't need to have it again.
Welcome back to the kill stream, everybody.
It's me, Ethan Ralph. Hello.
Bitch time!
Did Jenny say something I couldn't hear?
No, that was someone else.
Oh.
Okay, anyway, so here's my full proposal, and I don't want you to interrupt, Demi, until I'm done.
Okay, I won't interrupt until you're done. I'll mute myself until you... Tell me when I can unmute myself.
Okay, here's my full proposal for how I think abortion should work legally. First of all, in a general sense, there should be a contract that has to be signed by both the mother and the father.
Oh my fucking god.
Hey!
Wow,
now,
you
there
did
are
so
obviously
good at
situations where the father is not present. If that is the case, the mother can get the abortion. But if it comes forward that she lied about the father not being present, she should be fucking arrested.
Wait, hold on a sec. Well, hold on. What? I didn't understand that last part. The father. Why was she?
If the father theoretically, like if somebody like knocked you up and then fucking disappeared off the face of the planet, you should still be able to get an abortion. But if a woman really wants to get an abortion, so she lies and says the guy is not in the picture, then she should be arrested.
Oh, so if she's like with somebody but didn't tell him, then
Yes,
is that what you
no,
said?
no, no, no. If
Oh,
she,
okay. I don't know.
they
I
should
don't
be
know if
asked about the
jail should be
father.
involved, though. I think
Yes,
that's going a little bit
no.
too far.
They should be asked if the father is present, and if they say no, like I haven't heard from the father since it happened, blah 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 blah, and they were lying about that, they should get arrested.
I don't agree with that at all. I think that's I think bringing jail into this is like a step too far, in my opinion.
Yeah, but that's the general thing, and also obviously there's the case of rape, where of course abortion should be allowed, but obviously court cases take a long time. So I will also say that if the man is eventually found innocent of the rape case, the woman should also be arrested in that situation. And that's it. That's the new infrastructure that I propose. Demi Gloom, you can tear me apart now. Go ahead, bitch.
My fucking god, dude. All right, let's compromise here, okay?
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying I agree with a fucking word you just said. I think that's stupid bullshit. But I can respectfully disagree with you if you can say that if the mother, okay, if one person, okay, said the mother doesn't want to get an abortion, and no, the mother wants to get an abortion, and the father doesn't want an abortion, that child, the father has to take care of that fucking child now. It's his responsibility. Like, assuming that they're not going to stay fucking together after this huge disagreement.
And that's just implied.
That's true to a point, but I do think the other parents should at least have some financial involvement. Not as much as
No,
like
you don't have to. If you wanted to fucking get rid of that, you didn't
it's
want
your
that child
fault
to
it
exist.
exists.
No, it's not. You dumb motherfucker.
So if you don't want it, but the other
Pregnancies-
person who is involved does, then that's still a problem you have to deal with.
No, it's not. Like, it's an you did not understand the stakes of the situation. You found yourself with a pile of cells in your body, and now you have this asshole saying, "Yeah, actually, you have to let this thing be born," and now you have
This is
a
a
child.
life that is growing, that is my child, and I want it to
It's
grow.
not alive.
That's the main point
It's not
that
alive,
is being
dude.
levied in this argument.
If somebody it's not alive. It's literally not alive. So who fucking?
It's in the process of
it's-
becoming alive. It has been
You know what else?
created.
It has not been created yet. It is. Oh my fucking god! Do you not know how this works? Do I have to explain the fucking basics?
Hey, Demi! Hey, fucking I won't kill bugs, Demi. If you find a nest with some eggs in there, would you just crush those eggs? There's no remorse?
I would not. What? That's like so. Like that's the equivalent of me going around and just giving every woman I see an abortion for no reason. Like what? No, that's not mine. If
you find out if you find out the female bird doesn't want these chicks, would you crush the eggs?
if the bird says, "Hey, I can't handle the burden of taking care of children. I'd like you to destroy these eggs for me." Yeah, sure, I will.
You motherfucker.
Why not? They're just eggs.
They're eggs.
That's
what we do with eggs.
They're not alive.
It's a potential life. I'm not
You know what
saying...
else is a potential life? My fucking semen. My semen is potential life.
Yes, but it's not actively growing.
Why does it matter if it's actively growing?
Because
it's not alive. We value life.
To become alive.
So is my semen.
It's not true.
And so is you know what else is? It's the same thing. The fucking I get the little joke you made. Fuck you.
What?
I said my semen is on track to be a potential life, and he said that's not true.
Yeah, in your case in particular, definitely not. But
yeah, that's true. My semen is zero potentiality of life at all.
Oh, okay. Well, that took a long time to click in my head.
But anyway, the point is, I think if in a consensual act a child starts to grow, it should be like a big deal somewhat. Like both parties should come to an agreement at that point.
You realize you're pro-life, right?
I'm pro-life to a point. I'm not saying we should never abort a child under any circumstances. That's not that big of an ask, Demi Gloom. I'm saying if two people agree, like, yeah, we don't want to have this child, then at that point you can abort it.
Is
I'm
there
not.
anything wrong with it at that point still? Or do
I'm
you
not
still have a
saying
problem with
if
it?
if two people have a gun and they're with a third person they don't like and they agree that they want this person dead, I'm not gonna say that they should shoot them. So at that point, this is a lesser valued thing than an actual developed life, but it's still a big deal.
It doesn't fucking matter. It's a pile of cells. It's not life.
If me, you, and Jason are in a room and we have a gun and we both agree that we don't like you, I can't sign off on you being shot. Because
Okay.
you're a human life, unlike this potential human life, which can be snuffed out without like pain or something, which makes it a little less of a big deal. But it's still something that's growing. Like it's still something you
It
created
doesn't
that can
have
potentially
feelings.
grow
It
into a
can't
life.
think. It doesn't have experience.
But the
thoughts.
parents do.
It doesn't have a conscious because parents are fucking babies with like their little emotional attachment to the potentiality
Life
of life.
begins 3 months before conception.
Yeah, I fucking wait. What?
That's a stupid Twitter meme. No, I've seen that before. Anyway, like honest to God, you know, like I think we've already like pretty much like touched on every single point that you can possibly.
Yeah, I don't
Please
touch
move
on.
on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Shut the fuck up. I'll move on when I want to move on, you motherfucker. Shut
Well,
up,
yeah, but, like,
Jason.
You'll move on when I push
specifically.
your fat ass down a hill.
Jason specifically, shut up. I understand Mo's kind of just, you know, trying to move things along subtly, be nice about it. Jason's like, oh, let's move on. I'm Jason.
Jesus.
Fuck that guy.
Are we all done?
But I also, I
Elvis
had an additional
spoken.
point separate from this, too.
You need to shut the fuck up.
Shut up, man.
Shut up,
You
man.
shut up, man.
Is that Al Pacino?
No, that's Penn and
No.
Teller.
Oh shit! Oh okay, I'm seeing it right now. Yeah, it is Penn Teller. Fuck.
But my point is, to generally summarize my point before we move on, abortion is not just a thing that you do. There's things at stake. It's not, I'm not saying a developing baby is straight up a human life, but I am saying it should be valued more than, let's say, a fucking, like, clump of tissue. I don't know. You don't just throw it away. It's somewhat important. And
It's a
also,
pile of cells, bro. It's
shut
an
the fuck
extension
up.
of the woman's body.
Fucking
until
everything
it's...
is a pile of cells.
Yeah,
Oh my
human
God,
lives
dude,
are
you're
a
right.
pile of cells, so...
Dude, you're right. Just kill everybody.
Yes!
But anyway, I also don't think you should be tweeting about how proud you are to get an abortion, and that's about it.
Shit, I'm proud of all 17 of my abortions.
Yeah, those people can go fuck themselves.
Alright,
anyway.
It's like that South
Man,
Park episode.
1999.
This is like that South Park episode where Cartman's like character is like, I'm addicted to getting abortions. I can't help it. 1, 2, 3. I've had like almost 900 of them. I can't help it. For those of you who've seen that,
I haven't seen that episode.
it's pretty good. It's like when they it's when they parody like professional wrestling. It's pretty good.
Oh,
But anyway, yeah, we can move on now. So it's up to Demi Gloom to give us a rousing issue now. So go ahead.
can Jenny go?
The guests go last.
The guests go last.
Yes.
Poor
Since
guests.
when?
Man. I thought
Since
the guests
always.
went first.
If a guest is going twice, they go second
Andrew.
and last. If they're only going once, then they go last.
I totally forgot that.
So
All
Demi
right, you
Gloom,
want
what's your issue?
My issue is, God, I need to come up with a snappy name. I do have one in mind though. I'm just gonna say conventional learning.
I'm gonna get a fucking
Okay.
whatever.
Hold on.
This is me trying to like, you know, bring us all back together again so we're not angry and hating on each other.
All right, so yeah, conventional learning. I think it's a really good issue. It's going to be the largest issue in the galaxy. So vote it up right now before you even hear. But do you guys know what I mean when I say conventional learning?
Uh, there's several kind of ways that you can present that, but give us yours.
So by conventional learning, I mean at school, right? Like American schools, where it's a teacher giving you a lecture, you're supposed to memorize shit, and then you fucking remember it, and then you write it down on your tests, and you finish a bunch of homework assignments, and that's how you fucking learn. You have this score-based system, and that's how you fucking pass school. That's how you get everything you need. I think it's fucking bullshit, and it's nearly impossible for people who are neurodivergent in any fucking way. Like, I don't know, dude. Like when I'm at school, I find difficulty. Like I'm somebody who's a more visual learner, and I literally cannot retain any information that's simply spoken to me. Like in driver's ed, for example, when they tell you, oh, now when you approach blank, you do a blank turn, which means you grab your wheel and you do blah, blah, blah in the opposite direction of the blank. And then this blah, blah, blah. Like I don't remember any of it. They speak a sentence and I remember the sentence. When they speak the next sentence, I forget the last. Like it makes absolutely no sense and I can't fucking understand anything. Maybe I'm just the fucking idiot. Maybe I'm just like incompetent and I'm never going to succeed at anything.
No,
But
no, no.
other
You're not at all, man. Like a lot of people, like the majority, especially you and Riley's generations and shit, y'all learn so much better when it was presented in a medium that you can understand, that you get to. Like Riley during the lockdown learned a lot better when he was at home at doing the home learning. But a lot of people in your generation learn a lot better when it's all hands on. Like you
Yeah,
do better when you can see the shit and do the shit instead of just some fucking dude yapping blah 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 blah, because it fucking sucks. Because it's fucking. I have ADHD real fucking bad, and I'm not taking any medication for it currently right now, and it's fucking hard for me to pay attention in class or training or something. I learn a lot better when I can get my hands on it.
yeah. And another thing is like fucking textbooks, bro, and like reading. Reading is very difficult. Like it's very difficult for me to like read and like I can read fiction pretty decently. I still struggle with that, but like if I'm reading like an informational text or like something I'm not like in any informational text that I'm not passionate about. And people, you know what I mean? And when I say that I'm not passionate about, people think it's like me just saying like I don't care, so I'm not going to put in the effort. But I really will make like a great effort to like try to learn something. Like when I'm learning, we'd be learning about like World War II or some shit, and I'd be like reading pages and pages and pages, and I just can't fucking retain the information. Of course, of course, when I'm reading the quickie or learning about Christian history, I'll
Well,
remember
yeah,
every
because
fucking
you're
thing that I
more,
learned.
yeah,
But
you're
when it
much
comes to
much more
like
interested in that than you are anything else.
right, it's fucking uninteresting. Like obviously, and it's not the material's fault for being uninteresting, but like it's just if something's uninteresting like that, I'm not going to be able to simply read like paragraphs and paragraphs of information about it and then expect myself to retain it and fucking test myself on it.
Well, yeah, yeah, because like a lot of this shit is presented in a way that a VCR program instructions are, you know what I mean? Or your your everyday household appliance. Like it's, connect C to column B dash two. Like I can't fucking remember this shit, man. And
Right.
now I gotta take a test on it. Like, yeah, that's another big thing that schools have really failed. Like you're taught how to take tests, not how to retain knowledge.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, all you do in school is like try to memorize something. You're not really learning it. Like, you're just
Right.
memorizing the answers. You know?
Right. And I've even when I do succeed, like believe it or not, math has always been like my best subject since like starting high school. I've gotten
Can't relate.
fucking like on paper, I have like A's. At least for my first few years of high school, I had like A's in fucking math, like A's. It's like A plus on my fucking advanced math shit. But do I remember any of it? Or know how to fucking apply it to anything in my life? You know, like no, I don't remember shit. I couldn't tell you how to do fucking this algebra shit. I don't even remember what the fuck it is. Doing
Most
like
math
Uh,
doesn't have practical application beyond knowing enough to plug it into a calculator.
Well, yeah, and that and the schools do a terrible job of trying to prepare you for jobs where you can use fucking advanced calculus, trigonometry, and all that. Like, let's be real here. A lot of this is why shop class is so fucking important, because in
Because
architect or anything like that, at the very least, you're fucking you know your way around a ruler, and you know how to add and subtract and multiply fucking inches and centimeters and shit like that. That's crazy important. But like people these days, they take that for granted. They really just teach you enough to get you into that Walmart job or that fucking McDonald's job, man. I feel really, really fucking bad for you guys.
Yeah.
Jason, turn
And
your camera off. You fuck.
what's poppin', bro?
I'm
How you
eating ice
doing?
cream.
Fuck ice cream. Ice cream's disgusting.
Whoa! What?
No, ice cream's pretty good. I don't care.
I had a blizzard yesterday, so I'll fight you on that. I love the. I don't
It's an
eat
ice
ice
cream
cream very
sandwich.
often, but I love it.
You know what's better than ice cream though?
What?
Just
Cake.
fucking shit. I was gonna say cookies.
Shit's not better than ice cream.
Regular ass like chocolate chip cookies, bro.
What's your favorite type of cookie? I really like peanut butter cookies.
So I
Yo,
like.
peanut butter cookies are fucking straight, bro. Really good.
I don't know if these count as.
They're straight. They are not gay.
I don't know if these count as cookies, but there's this shit that my grandma makes. And I know other old people make this shit. All you do is you take a pretzel, you put like a half melted Hershey Kiss on it, and then you place an M&M in the middle. That shit is a fucking bomb.
That
I know
sounds
what
good.
you're talking about.
I eat plates of that every fucking Christmas. That and just regular ass chocolate chip cookies with some milk. That's the bomb.
Dude, having like
White milk cookies.
having
I mean,
like
go
an
ahead.
M&M cookie ice cream sandwich. Ugh.
Yeah.
Like it may stop your heart, but it's pretty good.
What about fucking Snickers ice cream?
Snickers suck. They have nuts in them.
Damn, bro. I don't think we can relate.
Snickers are good, but they're not as good as other stuff
Twix.
like
This is the entire concept of this episode is everyone brings in like a super like serious real world issue, and then we just talk about some random ass shit.
Yeah,
Well,
because your serious issue is stupid and dumb, and cookies are awesome.
I usually end up bringing in like because I'm going through like a doomer phase right now. I guess I usually bring that shit in, and then like you guys are like, okay, you know what? I hate this one YouTuber influencer or something else.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know everyone was going to be. I think maybe before every podcast episode now, we should have like a bull sesh where we fucking tell each other what fucking topics we're bringing in, and maybe adjust that accordingly. That way it's not like fucking serious one after serious one after serious one. If I knew you guys want to talk about like abortion and stuff like that, I would have not have brought in like why I think the world is going to burn.
I think that we're simply always gonna have like you're always gonna have more serious issues because you're the only one out of all of us that isn't like terminally online.
No, I'm terminally online. My job's
Well, at the very least, you're like an adult who like has life experience. All we
I
do
like
is
to
like
think so.
all we do is like sit on the internet and like watch YouTubers like all day.
Dude, honest to God, man, it's a lot better than going out there like this is even pre-COVID. I'd rather just fucking, sit on the internet watching YouTube videos, making YouTube videos, streaming, working online, shit like that. Well, what the fuck did you do to yourself, Jello?
I got a brain freeze.
Oh, I thought you fucking like banged your fucking like toe or some shit or hurt your hand.
No, but that happens way more than you'd expect it. Oh,
Yeah, you shouldn't eat
fuck,
ice cream
oh,
so
fuck.
fast.
Oh, but it tastes so good. Oh. I'm doing the thing where like you stick your tongue to the roof of your mouth.
Oh wow, that sucks.
Got him.
Just rub
It's
your
fa-
head,
it's-
bro. It works.
It's fading away. It's fading away. It's fading away. I'm not a soy boy. I swear. All right, guys, the brain freeze is gone.
That was
So
cool.
anyway, what were we talking about? Big titty bitches. I like those.
They're pretty good.
I have an
Give
appreciation.
Give them a
for
solid
small-
8 out of 10.
I have an appreciation for small titty bitches as well.
It doesn't matter what the size is. Those are
Listen,
bitches.
listen. There's big, and then there's none. Fuck that medium shit, bro. Fuck that small. Fuck the medium.
Honest to God, I don't care about that. I just want her to be nice to me, and I just don't want her to cheat on me like all the other ones did.
Oh,
True.
Fair.
I just
Just
want to
like-
be taken care of.
I don't even want to be taken care of. I just want, like, you know,
I want somebody to put
I'll
a
take a
fucking bullet in my head. I want to be
I'll-
taken care of.
shit, man. I'll take a hug and a polite word at this point. You just call me babe, give me a hug, and you can disappear for the rest of the day, and I will be happy. Anyway.
I just want a big titty goth girlfriend who watches me play video games.
Oh man, dude, believe me, those are you think that's a unicorn, but really you're getting a fucking curse, man, because those chicks tend to be super psycho. Like I was super into one when I was in college, and it just turned into like this huge fucking ordeal. Not worth it.
I just want a femboy who watches me play video games.
Oh my god.
Those don't exist in real life, bro. Stop deluding
Femboys?
yourself.
Video games don't exist in real life.
No, the first thing that Riely said.
If you could have unlimited bacon and no game. Or unlimited
You know,
bacon
this was the stupidest fucking. I don't understand. Like, why are you telling me that? So it's just no games, no matter what I fucking do, and it's fucking stupid. I fucking hate the shit out of this
I
fucking.
don't think
stupid little
Riley
hypothetical.
remembers when I told him that straight up is just a stolen joke.
Well, I'm stealing it from you who stole it from them, so we're just going down the line.
That's true.
Yeah.
Holy shit, it's Padme Amidala.
Shut
Really,
the fuck
bro?
up, Chase.
Fuck you.
Holy shit, it's an Oompa
I hope you
Loompa.
die, bro. You're fucking queer.
Holy shit, it's Willy Wonka. Remember
Anyway,
when
Demi,
Willy
do you have
Wonka
anything else to
was
say about conventional learning?
Conventional learning is bad, and
Yeah, who taught you to have a haircut like that? Jesus.
bro, look at yourself. Fucking look at yourself, dude.
He got a fucking barcode at the top of his head. I scanned that shit. It's
Jason,
$13.99.
Jason, I will fucking murder you.
Oh, go ahead, try me, bitch. Oh,
I know where you live.
I don't.
I know
give
where
a
you work.
fuck.
I know where you
I
used to
don't
work.
fucking care. Oh, look at him go. Oh.
Fuck you, I'd look fabulous. You're fat and ugly and stupid.
Damn right I am. At least I own
Is-
that shit.
Anyone watch wrestling at all?
No.
On occasion.
Dude, AEW's fucking, as of this recording, it was last night. This is recorded on the 6th, but last night on the 5th, fucking AEW probably had one of the best fucking wrestling pay-per-views and, like, that pro wrestling's had in fucking years, man. Like, straight up, like, some of the best fucking, like, one of the best tag team matches I've seen in, like, a couple of decades, well, like a decade and a half, at least 15 fucking years was on last night. It was fucking awesome. And the fallout for that on WWE's side is Vince McMahon's not appearing on Raw tonight, like either on stage or backstage or anything. People are shitting themselves. A bunch of old school WWE and WWF wrestlers, check marks and shit, like Mick Foley, are saying, dude, that was a badass fucking pay-per-view last night. Good job. And there was a bunch of old WWE stars that just jumped ship, like Bryan Danielson, CM Punk, and Adam Cole. And I think fucking Ruby Riot, I think also. Yeah. It was badass.
I grew up on wrestling, but you should check it out. Like their A&W, I think.
Oh,
The W.
AEW and Impact Wrestling, which was just shit for a long time because it was sort of ruled by the old WCW egos that were like, oh, brother, if you'll give me the contract I want, I walk out of here and all that shit. Like now that stuff's gone and now it's a bunch of new school wrestlers and the talent is on both those feds it's pretty much knocking fucking WWE out of the freaking park. Though
Yeah, I
WWE
saw.
has like they
Go
have
ahead.
the established they have the established fan base, which will give them always higher ratings, but the talent and the eyeballs are really on the new eyeballs on pro wrestling are on those two feds. New Japan Pro Wrestling, the Lucha Libre shit in Mexico. They're also like blowing up real big, man. I'm fucking so happy. It's about to be it might be a new golden age for pro wrestling, but I don't know yet. It's a little bit too soon to tell, but like I'm hoping it's going to get there.
There's an Impact station on Roku. I don't know if anyone uses Roku for cable. Well, not cable, but their station thing. But they have their
Well,
own.
I've got Hulu and I also have the internet. And like I try to like watch them on official sources as much as I can. Like I've been paying for Hulu for fucking years, and I didn't know that AEW was on there. But now that I know that they have a dedicated channel on there, I'll start watching them in an official capacity so they can get the credit.
Yeah.
So, if no one else has anything to say, Jenny, I think isn't Jenny the last one to go, right? Anyone else need to go do their issues? Their
Nope, it's Jenny's turn.
All right, Jenny, what you got for us?
All right. The military.
Military. Oh shit. Hell yeah, this would be a good one. I guess this is like the
Well, I have a
serious
few.
episode of the largest issue.
Yeah. They are
In a good way. In a
contracted
good way.
killers. They are contracted killers. They harass other countries. They bomb innocent people and children. For a long time, you were forced to join. And they are not heroes in any stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
Well, I'd argue that commanding end of the military are not heroes, but I think the men who were enlisted in the illusion of protecting their country and did what they could on that belief can be considered heroes.
No, shut the fuck. I don't. Not heroes. Maybe individually decent human beings, but not heroes. I feel the same way about fucking police officers. I don't think that each individual one is.
I think that some police
individually a bad
officers are
person.
heroes in the same way that I think that some military officers are heroes.
Sure,
Even
you
though,
can. Sure, it's a horrific platform that I mean I'm sure people who use it have definitely committed heroic acts, but I don't think that being in the military makes you a hero in general. At least like I mean if we're talking about like the modern day, of course. I mean it depends on what we're talking about.
but not
I,
to
I
trample
mean,
on Jenny if she has like more of a thesis statement here.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Let's let the guests all go.
It's just like I believe that they are evil. Well, not the individuals, but the people who sign them up for it. Like they're just there to like quote unquote defend the country when they're really just killing people for oil. They are hitman for hire with a lot more people to kill than just one person per hit. Um, they're just basically scumbags. Like you join the military just to kill people, I guess. That's not the reason to defend the country, but
Yo,
it
can you
just
guys
feels
hear
like
me?
you're killing them. Yeah.
It's just kind of like the thing about the military is I think it's the same thing that I would say about the police force in that like in a general sense it has to exist for like real
Yeah.
reasons that it's needed, but it needs to be changed like
Yeah.
from the inside. You can't just get rid of it. Like same thing with the police, not to get off track, but I'm saying they're both similar constructs in terms of what they're needed for. They just need to be
Yeah.
restructured in a moral and business sense.
Yeah, and if there's like a threat to the country, I get like having soldiers out there, but like it's no longer near the times of 9/11 where people are just having an issue and a terrorist attack happened, for example. It's been 20 years and like I'm just sick and tired of these contracted killers to join the military just to like get a lot of money because they're poor, which I get, but there's other ways. Like and there's health benefits, so I
Well, I
get
mean,
why someone would. Yeah.
Yeah, an impressionable
ahead.
young person who's looking for a way to get ahead in life could definitely be snookered in by the military, and I don't think that's really a moral failing on their part. It's just kind of a societal thing that it's like, oh, the military is an easy way to
Yeah,
get ahead. You get free
I
college.
I think it is a
and
moral failing on their part. You just can't. I just don't. I don't know. I can't blame each individual.
I don't think like if you're doing it just to defend your country, I get that. But I'm more talking about the government like trying to get people to like join just to like kill other
Oh
people
yeah,
in the country.
recruiting efforts are fucking scummy. Like those fucking officers that go to high schools should be fucking hung.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I 100% agree.
Like I
That's
Yeah,
just
there.
don't like the idea. I just don't like the idea of going to a country that we don't know that much about. Well, some we do know. Some of it we do. What I'm saying is like I feel like they're just there to kill. Like, well, not just there to kill, but like I feel like the main purpose is to go out there and fight, and that's basically it. And there's no great purpose for it. I don't know.
I also think that America needs to stop being the world's babysitters. Like
Yeah.
the fact that we send our military out like for the purpose of like defending other countries. It's
Yeah,
like,
we need to defend our own country. Sorry
yeah,
for
defend
interrupting.
your own country and that's about it. You don't need to fucking go babysit other countries because we all know it's for some sort of personal gain. It's not 100% like, oh, we really like these guys and they're in trouble. Let's go help them. There's also personal gain involved. And at that point, just like, that's part of the
that's just
corruption
how it.
of the
That's how it
facility.
works. That's how it works. But sometimes it's necessary. Like in fucking World War II, we had to join the fucking alliance because A, they needed help. It's the right thing to do. But the real reason was B, because fucking they were gonna come for us next. Like obviously we
Yes,
have to.
when we're at risk, we go for it. I 100% agree.
Well,
Yeah.
that is true to an extent, but the only real reason why we even bothered to get involved was because we got attacked. America's policy during the World War II, even in the middle of it, was largely hands off and isolationist.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Japan
just
attacked us and we said, okay, fuck this shit. And then we joined the war, we won the war, and then we moved on.
And then we bombed a shit ton of innocent people in Japan.
Well, that was unfortunate. That perhaps was not necessary.
Can we stop
yeah.
fucking white knighting the United States in World War II as if like people
Hey,
people
hey, hey! They got results.
yeah, they got results. But like I'm tired of people like particularly like patriotic people are like saying like the US, I don't know, like people when they talk about like Nazi Germany and they say like the US was so opposed to that as if like US was like the anti-racist, like anti-white supremacy who was against like it had
Who
nothing
was
to do
that
with the
one guy?
ethics. It has
There was a
like
guy in World War II. Who was that guy? Not Hitler. Before one of you says Hitler is a funny joke, but that guy who
Benito
gave really good.
Mussolini,
That guy who gave really good speeches and who was like against Hitler and such. He was an ally,
what
and
Stalin?
he's known for giving really good speeches. Not Stalin.
Are you talking about FDR?
No. I think this guy was. He might have been British, which hurts my heart.
Oh, Winston
Um,
fucking Churchill. That's what you're
yes,
talking
Winston
about.
Churchill. Yeah, that's. I've been trying to think of
Just
that
say
name all
British
day.
dude. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Winston Churchill.
What about him?
I we were talking about World War II, and I've been trying to think of that name all day, so I took my chance.
Yeah.
Where are
Um.
Andrew and fucking Jason?
Dude, they left like an hour ago.
What the fuck?
Yeah, here, let's let Jenny continue on their point. It's sort of their turn, you know.
Also I just feel like the military is just like scummy and maybe I need a okay. I think the military wants to quote unquote defend the country, but it's like we could be like spending that money. I'm not saying completely cut the military. What I'm saying is like maybe spend some of that money on healthcare or like better infrastructure or like better quality of living besides healthcare, I guess, but like trying to do like trying
Decommodification
to
of living
fix road.
needs.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Well,
a big fan of that.
we spent more than most first world nations on the military on our military than like all of them combined. It's fucking crazy. We can definitely use like a if you cut like the funding in half for the military wouldn't really be affected at all. Like just the fucking like if we cut out a lot of defense contracts and shit and stop giving no bid contracts to companies like Halliburton and shit like that, we would be in like much better position financially than like how we are now. Like when the second Iraq war was happening, the soldiers couldn't just go get their clothes washed independently. They had to go to a Halliburton approved laundromat where it cost them fucking $18 to do their fucking laundry when they can usually just do it for like a few bucks like the rest of us. It's fucking insanity.
Yeah. I I know it may seem like I just don't have much of an issue with it besides killing, but like I just feel like that's a big
I mean,
problem
killing
is
people
that
is kind of shitty. Yeah, it's a bad thing.
that's what I was gonna say. It just seems like a big enough issue, you know. And like you could argue that the other side is killing us, but that I'm talking about the military in general. I'm not just talking about America, but I am talking more experience with the United States. But I just think that wars are pointless and like only for like personally. Like I've heard one of my history teachers basically say that any war is basically for money, or you know,
It's population
or like
control as well. It's like thinning out their herd.
yeah. I just I just don't. I used to be for it, but over the years, it's just I really had to reevaluate like what I thought, you know,
Yeah.
and and I hope it's not controversial as it is to say fuck the military, they're not heroes, you know,
Yeah.
like
It took a long. Oh,
Riley
sorry. Go
said.
ahead.
Riley said the police, but like their main purpose is not just to like their main purpose is not to kill. They're used to protect the citizens. Now, how they do that may be into question, but the
Well,
military
the
is.
military, in a broad concept sense,
Riley,
does.
Riley, don't interrupt, man. Let Jenny finish the point.
Okay.
Um, that's all I gotta say. I'll let right.
Oh, I was just saying that the broad concept of the military, in theory, is that, but on a country scale. Like, they exist to protect the country at large, like, in concept.
Oh yeah,
In,
yeah,
in execution, sometimes that's not the case, but I'm just saying that broad concept-wise, the military does exist to do what police do, but on a country scale instead of an individual scale.
yeah. I see what you mean. Yeah, I apologize, or yeah, it's not something to apologize for. I just
No,
misunderstood.
it's the military deals with international measures and the police deal with domestic measures. They're like two different purposes.
Yeah, they're two different
Oh,
purposes, but like they're the same broad concept on a different scale.
Well, the
No,
problem has
the
also been
military protects us from outside forces. The police within. They're very different.
Yes, but in terms of the police exist to protect people on a people level internally, whereas the military exists to protect just the same, except on a countrywide scale when the entire country is threatened.
I mean, no, it's no, never mind.
Shut the fuck up, Demi
It's
Gloom.
not the same
Anyway,
thing at all. It's completely different.
but yeah, I agree that the military is definitely like a somewhat corrupt force that needs real change. I definitely can get behind that.
yeah. And like my other problem, I know it's not today, but I would consider the ones who were forced to go back in the day heroes because like they had to leave their family and like leave everything behind just to find war. Now, if you're joining today and you have a family, I don't necessarily know if that's such a good idea. It's kind of,
Yeah,
I wouldn't
you
say
know
deadbeat, but like,
you
go
know
ahead.
the funniest shit ever is when they show like the videos of like the 6-year-old child, like his dad coming back from the military and giving him a hug, and like it's like all emotional. It's like, bro, you fucking left your child. Like, what a piece of shit. It's like
Oh, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up! Come on with that.
you left your. That's deadbeat as fuck. That's the most deadbeat thing you can do. Join the fucking army? Are you
I was
kidding
gonna
me?
resist. I was gonna resist on saying that there's, like I said to someone on Omegle, that they're just deadbeat dads. Maybe that was a little mean. But
I look, whatever you won't say about that, I will. Military dads are fucking deadbeat dads.
I'd feel a lot better if my dad
It
had
wouldn't
left
be
me.
deadbeat if people like Riley didn't would fucking let the mom get an abortion without these stupid deadbeat dads
Shut the
having
fuck
to
up.
say in the decision.
If they don't care enough to take care of their child, they would sign off on the abortion.
Oh, you think so? You really? Oh, trust me, Riley. There's many such cases where a man has emotional attachment to the idea of his offspring, but not enough to actually care about it.
Okay, we're sort of hijacking, the guests' uh,
No,
spot.
you know
So
the guest is talking. They're gonna talk. Okay, don't get all fucking moral high horse on us.
what the fuck do you?
yeah,
That whole fucking sequence of words made no sense whatsoever. And I think you meant to say that maybe a couple of fucking minutes ago, not right now. That made no sense in this context. Like, shut up, man! You're just a sellout with your sandals
You're
and your
simping for the
crock
guest,
pots.
bro.
Yeah, I'm
We
trying to
all,
because you've cut fucking Jenny off like twice.
we
So
always
yeah,
cut each other off. The guests have to be
yeah, I
prepared
know.
for that.
It's like good to like keep on top of that. That's all I was saying.
yeah,
I'm sorry,
yeah.
Jenny.
I I think that the military, like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna say it. I was resisting on saying it for some stupid reason, but I think they're deadbeat dads. They they go off and fight a war just so they can get a little extra cash, and they won't see their family for months instead of like working at a job locally. You know,
Well,
like
You see, working at a job locally doesn't get you like free college and governmental support. So like, I
It
understand
should.
that it should definitely, but I'm saying.
Saya spa.
Yeah.
be more for that if like everyone if we would just fund useful degrees, like maybe all right, we can give you free college, but it's got to be like through this shit, like no
Oh,
communications
fuck
degrees or anything
you.
like that.
Shut up, you
No,
fucking
fuck
little.
off. No, fuck off. There we like, dude, there's enough people right now that have fucking useless ass degrees who go through stupid shit. You don't need a degree in interpretive fucking dance. I'm sorry. You don't
I
need a
agree.
Maybe
fucking
if they want a career down that avenue, that's an important thing to have, and they shouldn't
there's
have to pay
literally
thousands upon thousands of dollars for it. Fucking Mo,
no,
piece
fuck
of
that.
shit.
There's literally no fucking job where you are going to do interpretive dance. The
A
thousands of
professional
people who
interpretive
fucking get
dancer,
yeah,
like
like
a
all
fucking.
five, yeah, the fives of tens of them around the fucking world with like hundreds of thousands of fucking people getting those degrees. There's not a competitive job market. There's like, it's extremely minute. It's extremely limited. There's
Okay,
no point
maybe
of those
I didn't even know
those
that
degrees
interpretive
getting
dance
paid
was a
for.
degree, but like if we start
I'm kind of saying
pick,
that as an
if we
example.
start picking and choosing degrees to fund, then things are going to fall through the cracks that are actually important to individuals. So just fund college in general.
I disagree with that. I think like it should be mostly funded. I just think some degrees are more valuable than others. Like I'll take a doctor and a lawyer degree over someone with a communications degree. I'm sorry.
Communications degrees are important in a competitive job market. That's a completely different example than fucking interpretive dance.
Yeah, I have
Okay,
to agree
so
with
what
Riley
is
here.
okay? So what is it? What would a communications degree to get you?
podcast. Well, maybe not a radio.
Podcast. Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
For the longest time.
Communications. It give you communication skills.
Oh man, wow! So I needed a degree to figure out how to talk to people.
Maybe a fucking
Hello, thank you
social worker, a social worker,
Suicide
a
hotline. What is your problem
psychiatrist.
today? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't communicate well with you. Go fucking kill yourself.
Yeah.
Bro, I wonder
Okay,
what that.
are we
I wonder
are
what
we
that
doing
call
bits
center
now?
pays. I wonder what the suicide hotline call center pays.
Not nearly enough.
Bro,
Yeah, I mean,
Not nearly enough.
I've talked to those people. They don't sound like they're getting paid well.
Suicide
you should
hotline
call the suicide
salary.
hotline and like ask them like how much they get paid and like what the requirements are to work there.
63,000.
Call the suicide hotline and tell them you want a job.
63K per year.
No, I'm gonna call the suicide hotline and say I'm gonna kill myself if you don't tell me how much you make.
Don't do that. That's like a waste of.
No,
No,
it's-
They'll just call the fucking cops on me.
Don't do any of what I
Yeah,
just
no
said.
shit. I wonder why. Yeah, see, you don't call like the cops for a prank call. You don't fucking call a suicide hotline for a prank call.
I
It's
just
like
want
the
to
two
know
lines you don't
information
do.
about the job.
3K.
What?
It's 63K. I literally
year?
looked it up. Yes, average per year.
That ain't bad.
They better fucking
Can
listen
you
to what I
find
have
like the
to say then.
requirements? See if they have to have like a degree in like psychology or whatever.
If not psychology, probably communications. Let's be real.
It's not communications. I'm telling you, it'll more likely be psychology. All right, because those are objectively like it just doesn't make any sense that they would be
like qualifications. Well, not just look up qualifications.
They just hire fucking teenagers off the street to tell people not to kill themselves.
Oh my god, that would be so hilarious. Like,
Well,
no, don't do that. On God, bro.
It used to be like back in my day that it would just it would be a volunteer job, and you could do that for extra college credit.
People who do it for actual money get decent pay because most people are doing it voluntarily.
I think the people that have to work at Facebook, who have to look at all the disgusting, evil shit that humanity posts, so they can like help regulate the entire site. I think that there should be better moderation from that company, not through the government, but through the company, because those people are not paid nearly enough, and it really does show because Facebook is a shithole. No matter what side of the aisle you're on, it's just fucking terrible.
But anyway, Jenny, do you have anything else to say about the military?
No, I'm good. I think I said my point on it.
All right, great. Does anybody else have any final thoughts on that issue before we move on? I don't want to step on anybody's toes.
I used to think that the military, the military used to be a little bit more coherent, a little bit more noble until drone warfare became a thing. Because now you can get some fucking kid who plays GTA 5 all the time, and they can kill the bad guys with like a fucking controller. And I think that we've really that's one of the things I was talking about with my world is going to burn soon thing. We've made it easy for people to do that. Like I remember watching a documentary on drone warfare some years back, and the kid's a fucking kid. Like he's like 20, 21, drinking a fucking Red Bull, and he's got like basically like a knockoff like PlayStation controller. And he's controlling the fucking drone. He sees the fucking terrorist mark, and he blows up the fucking building. And he like killed like a bunch of like a terror cell in there. But the fact that you can eat, we've managed to make it so easy that you can justify it much easier is kind of shocking, because like that's why I'm not really big into drones at all, because I'm not really big into mass surveillance or anything, and normalizing people flying fucking drones with the cameras all over the place, all on them. You end up with fucking a new wave of peeping toms, people rummaging through your shit, spying on you locally instead of federally. That shit freaks me the fuck out, and I don't like that.
But bro, you can sell weed with a drone.
Hell yeah! And deliver pizza with a drone. Drones are based.
Dude,
imagine
Time.
getting weed from a fucking drone.
Actually,
awesome.
I'm pretty sure that's literally how like drug cartels in Japan like deliver their drugs and shit, and like the police there had to put up like drones with nets to catch the drones carrying the drugs.
Bro, did you guys hear about the when Amazon
That sounds
tried
like
to
an
drop
awesome
drones?
like game of cat and mouse. It's like a
Bro, when Amazon drops drones, we're gonna shoot them down and get loot
That's
boxes.
what, dude.
All right?
That's already what happened.
I
Amazon tried
know.
doing drones, and people fucking
I know.
rednecks shot them down with their hunting rifles and
so
took the fucking
funny.
boxes like fucking Fortnite.
That's
Do you
so
know about the
funny.
guy who straight up rode a drone into Times Square and everybody's been calling him the Green Goblin?
Oh my god.
There's like an actual video and it looks so it straight up
Oh.
looks like it would be from Spider-Man 2002.
There's no
Yeah.
fucking way, dude. Like on top of a drone. Oh my god! I just looked this up.
It's great.
What the fuck is this, dude?
I literally thought you meant like they grabbed onto the sides of the drone. They were
No,
riding
they're
on top of
literally on top, like Green Goblin style on
That's
top
great.
of it.
Dude, it's like
It's not
like,
going as fast
like
as
he's-
Green Goblin, but it's like a decent speed
Dude,
to like.
it's
wow,
like
that's
he's on,
impressive.
it's like he's on a fucking snowboard or some shit, but he's literally flying, dude. Like a
I know, and it's so funny because
There needs to be an internet position to get this guy to do a Green Goblin cosplay and do this again.
dude. I'm sending this shit in text chat. You guys
No,
all need
we
to look
need
at this when
we
this
need
is
a
over.
we need a petition to get Willem Dafoe to do that while laughing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
This is fucking
that's it. That's it.
This is
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
insane.
I know.
You know
My
what
mind
blows
is
my
just blown.
You know what blows my mind about like a Defoe as the Green Goblin is that I
That he was
didn't
one of the
know.
best parts of that entire trilogy.
Oh, that piece of shit trilogy. Yeah, I fucking hate the Raimi. I'm
What?
sorry. I'm
Whoa.
sorry. I hate the fucking
Fine.
Raimi Spider-Man trilogy.
No,
In fact, to be
fucking
honest,
can't.
I've only seen the second Amazing Spider-Man movie. I haven't even seen the first one or any of the new ones, and I just don't think that I don't know if Tom
you are
Holland's
not,
going to be
you
a
are
good
not
Spider-Man.
telling me
Ah,
that Amazing Spider-Man 2 is better than the Raimi trilogy. You can't be
Yeah,
saying
like
that.
the fucking like a million times, yes.
What? That's
like,
the worst Spider-Man movie.
Spider-Man, the first one is boring as shit. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't
Oh
have.
my
They
God,
did the
I'm
fucking
glad you
part
did
where fucking Gwen Stacy's supposed to die. That gives fucking Spider-Man a sense of tragedy and in a sense of like what he does has real consequences when he fails. And they took that completely out of the fucking movie. It was just sort of a
Stacy's not
snooze.
the main love
And they-
Spider-Man 3.
What?
Gwen
What?
Stacy's not the main love interest in the Raimi trilogy.
You guys want to hear
Yeah,
my
but he's
my
supposed
fucking
to.
hot
But she's
take?
supposed to.
No, because that's not okay. Just because it's
It-
adapted from comics doesn't mean it has to follow every single fucking story beat.
It kind of does, though, because if you start
it
deviating it,
doesn't.
you start going, well, I think it should be this. You end up with the Raimi trilogy or the
What
Fantastic
You end up
Four
with good
movies.
movies then.
No, you don't, man.
You
Oh
haven't
my
known
god,
about
what are we
Fantastic
arguing
Four,
about
but-
Spider-Man?
Shut up, Demi. If I have to deal with
Listen,
you whining about politics, you have to deal with me whining about why
Okay.
Mo is absolutely
I
wrong
argue
about
with
the
Jason
greatest
constantly.
superhero movie trilogy.
Listen, I argue with Jason constantly about how the new Spider-Man, like the Tom Holland Spider-Man, is much better than the Sam Raimi trilogy. But to say the Sam
What?
Raimi trilogy is bad is
That's
a
just
gross
It is.
overstatement.
Such
It
a
is-
breath of fresh air compared to literally every other superhero movie. It is
Okay,
so
like,
good.
okay. That's debatable, but still, it's still shitty, though. I mean,
Okay.
for
It's
one,
not!
they keep
You know
killing
what?
the fucking
No.
villains off. The only one who
That's
fucking
every
survives.
superhero
I
movie.
fucking hate that. Fucking sucks, though, man.
It does
The Green
suck, but
Goblin
yeah.
needs to be like a big fucking part of it. Venom didn't need to
Still
die.
in the
Venom kind of
trilogy.
was okay. It's still it sucked though.
Okay,
I mean,
you know
I'm
what?
sorry,
Hold
it's
on,
stuck.
hold on.
Eh.
Okay, can you at least can you just at least say that Amazing Spider-Man 2 is worse than those? Because that movie sucks.
No, I
bad.
love the shit out of fucking Amazing Spider-Man
can
2.
you
I
like
thought it was
that
great
movie? It
because
is
it was
so
shot
bad.
like a fucking comic book movie, and it was
So,
fucking
just
good.
because it has good
was fucking
cinematography
cool.
doesn't mean it's a good movie.
It does actually make it a better, like it
Oh,
kind of gives
I'm
it a little
calling
bit
Ridley.
more oomph.
I'm actually
sorry.
calling Ridley. I can't. I need it.
Who the fuck is Ridley?
Yeah,
A
call
person
Ridley.
who
We
has
need,
good
we need another
taste in
call on
movies.
this.
He's a fellow cinephile, which is such a stupid word, but
I'm sorry, like like it's Spider-Man jumping on like this. It's like the year after 9/11, so he like jumps on the gigantic American CGI flag, and fucking Green Goblin dies, and then fucking Doc Ock fucking dies, and then Venom
We have a
dies. I mean, and three, 2 is just a little bit boring, but it's okay.
Hey Mo,
Spider-Man
What?
2 is better than the Raimi
stop for a
trilogy.
minute.
Have you told him he's wrong?
I have told him he was wrong.
This isn't tech support, bro.
Believe this wrong opinion.
Yeah, why do you believe that, Mo?
Oh, because I thought it was kind of a better. It was a better shot, better produced. I thought. What's his name? Fucking.
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield. Thank you. I thought Andrew Garfield was the better Peter Parker and Spider-Man, where Tobey Maguire was some fucking. He was a fucking goober. I'm not buying it at all. I just didn't buy it at all. Like that's why I thought that Val
Andrew
Kilmer
Garfield,
wasn't that
listen.
great in Batman 3, though I
Riley's
love the
on
shit out of
my side.
Batman 3. But like I just thought that Tobey
Riley,
Maguire wasn't
Ridley, can I
convincing
invite
at
you to
all.
this Discord server?
Andrew Garfield is a pretty good Spider-Man. He's a terrible Peter Parker, and that
I thought
movie
he was
is
good
written
as both.
terribly.
Ridley's coming on the call.
We're about to end the podcast.
No.
What the fuck?
No. We are not.
I mean, tell you what, tell you what. How about I do this tonight? I'll at least watch one of the new Tom Holland fucking Spider-Man movies, and then throughout the week I'll watch the rest of them, and blah blah blah. I'll report back.
Spider-Man: Homecoming
next
is one of the
week.
best movies of all time. Fuck
No,
everyone. who
everyone
disagrees.
fucking tells me that,
Welcome
and I just
to the stage,
don't
Ridley.
know.
We're here to talk about why Mo is so stupid and dumb.
So
You're fucking stupid and dumb.
you actually believe that the Amazing Spider-Man 2 is better than the Raimi trilogy?
Yes, because the Raimi trilogy is shit. It keeps killing off its villains. It's hokey and not comic-y. Like the Spider-Man 3 turns into a fucking buddy movie after a fucking while. He literally says, "Get him, buddy!" And fucking the dude who plays Sandman, the dude who plays Sandman. I love as an actor, but I thought his fucking Sandman was the fucking whiniest little bitch in the entire thing. It was like, I'm so sad that I'm a criminal and I failed as a father and a daddy, blah, blah,
But
blah.
to be better
just-
than
it
the
sucks.
Amazing Spider-Man 2,
It is better. It is better because I thought it was like better made.
I break up with you, Peter. I break up with
So
you.
okay, so villain-wise, you prefer Electro and then whiny-ass Green Goblin to Venom, Sandman, and James Franco Green Goblin? Or
Yes,
just like
especially
comparing the third one anyway.
okay.
James
All
Franco
right.
versus Dane DeHaan.
Okay, James Franco definitely, because he became a better actor later on. His early shit was shit. But
Like Freaks? Are you calling Freaks and Geeks shit?
I don't think I've ever seen Freaks and Geeks. I've seen a couple other stuff, but he's just
Okay,
he just wasn't. He was just too young and inexperienced as an actor. I wasn't convinced. And then there's the fucking dancing in 3, which is really weird.
Don't you dare
I
insult
think
the best part of those
oh,
films.
that was fucking stupid, and people fucking jizz in their fucking pants over that scene. And
There's
I
a
don't
reason
fucking
why
get
it's
it.
there.
I don't get it.
Okay, maybe Spider-Man 3 wasn't the greatest thing, but to be better than Spider-Man 1 and 2...
Okay, if it's just on the strength of, say, Spider-Man 2 versus Andrew Garfield's Amazing Spider-Man 2, then we have sort of a better footing because there's a bit
Because
better.
that movie is the messiah of superhero movies.
I just don't think it's that fucking good though, as far on that level. The messiah of fucking superhero movies.
I mean, I disagree with that
no.
because Spider-Man: Homecoming is better.
You
than
haven't seen
Spider-Man
it! You haven't seen it!
I haven't said anything about that yet. I said I'm going to go
Riley
watch
hasn't
that.
seen it.
I thought
You
you
don't know
said
what
you've
I've
seen
seen?
Homecoming.
You straight up have told me you have not seen the Raimi movies.
I have. I haven't seen 3.
When?
I watched the first 2 a long time ago. I just haven't
Don't
seen
believe
3.
you. Don't believe you. Anyway, Mo, you are so wrong. You are so wrong. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, it's so... Oh my god, everybody is such a dumbass in that movie. It sucks so bad. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, but and I'm going to drop another fucking bomb on you. I didn't think Electro was very bad at all. I actually
Oh, I'm
really
sorry, did you say a
enjoyed it.
bomb? Because all I heard was a tiny little... That's what I heard.
I thought his
I heard
fucking
a
shit was
dud.
kind
I
of
heard
cool.
a dud firework because that was the shittiest opinion I've ever heard.
I thought his stuff was cool, and it was nice to see something besides, you know, I love Doc Ock and Green Goblin and Venom, but it's nice to see something else besides those ones, you know?
Did you like the
Bro,
part where when he
are you
falls
t-
into the vat of eels, the gap in his
Hey,
teeth
Mo,
is
Mo,
magic
I have
and
a
shit?
I
fucking-
hate,
Mo, I
hate
have
when
to inform you of
stereotypical
something.
villains are being used, even though that was the first
Mo, I
movie
have to inform
adaptation of
you of
Spider-Man.
Mo,
What?
it's the most flawed argument I've ever heard. I would like to
It
inform
does,
you. of the
like,
fact-
okay, so we need to
No,
fucking
shut the
stop
fuck up!
like trying
Shut
to
up!
make it into a perfect argument.
I have a
There
gap
is
in
no
my
such
teeth.
thing
I'm
as
gonna
Shut
dip into a
argument.
vat
up!
of eels to fix it.
Let me fucking finish, okay? You're saying, oh, I'm tired of seeing Green Goblin and Dr. Octopus. Mo,
Those were the first times they were shown on the movie.
every Spider-Man movie has a new villain. Spider-Man 1 had
movie,
Green Goblin.
Spider-Man fucking
Spider-Man
video
2
games,
had Doc
Spider-Man
Ock.
comic books. They're just all over the place all the time.
But Mo, this was the first movie adaptation of Spider-Man. Are
Yeah,
you
and-
telling you
Okay.
make a Batman movie for the first time ever? You don't use the Joker? Like
all right,
the Dark Knight.
it was
he's
fine.
overused. But
No, it
Batman
was
19 but
fine in the
Batman
very first
1989.
in the first 80s movie because there was no Batman movies.
Exactly.
All right, it's
Same
fine.
with Spider-Man.
It's fine. Yeah, but it's all.
There were
it's
no
only
Spider-Man
okay
movies
that-
either.
Look, it's okay. I just don't think they did a good job kind of with Green Goblin, but it
Well, are
wasn't
you-
that
don't-
great
Are you
either.
saying Willem
Wait.
Dafoe wasn't a
Are
good
you-
Green Goblin?
He was the
was- he was
second
good,
best
but it's
part
the
of
fucking-
all of those movies.
But the movie is a fucking snooze fest, though.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Oh,
I like the Green Goblin part, just like in number
Mo,
2. I
genuinely,
like
your
I
voice
like.
is sandpaper to my
This
brain.
guy is giving me a fucking headache.
I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
I'm sorry, but you know, I just feel that you're wrong, and I think Electro was a little bit
Oh,
better.
you
than
feel like
movie,
we're
though.
the wrong ones?
You feel like okay? Hold
I
on.
just feel that you're a
Hold
little
on.
wrong.
No.
and that's
No.
fine.
Let's
End of the day, you're
let's
all wrong, and
analyze.
Spider-Man
Let's
Homecoming is the
analyze.
best one.
We don't care.
Let me tell you, we don't care.
Let me tell you right now. Let me tell you. You know what? Let's look at Electro. Let's look at Electro. What do we like about Electro? He likes Spider-Man.
My issue was conventional learning.
Nope, shut up, Demi.
Shut
You're
up,
not allowed
shut
to
up.
leave either.
Shut up. All right. So listen. Let's look at Electro. What facts we know about Electro? He hates his job. He likes Spider-Man. He threw a hissy fit at Spider-Man when an accident happened that was not Spider-Man's fault. Let's look at you know what? Let's take a look at, Topher Grace's Venom, who people quote to be the worst of the villains of those movies. You know, a great foil to both Peter Parker and Spider-Man. Spider-Man messed him up so bad that he had to pray to fucking God that he would die.
No, they did a good job on that part because Spider-Man kind of does fuck up Jameson's son, Eddie Brock. Well, it's weird because Eddie Brock is supposed to be his son, but he's also not. I don't know. There's so many retcons with him, but he does in the comics fuck up Eddie Brock's life accidentally.
Yes,
and yeah, so that part was okay. It's just that
Eddie Brock
they kill fucking Venom though. And so no more Venom, which means no more Carnage. Arguably the best
it was
fucking
the
symbiote
last
villain.
movie of the trilogy.
No, there was a fourth one planned, so that doesn't really hold up.
Okay, fair enough. But still, Electro died in Amazing Spider-Man 2.
I wish they didn't kill him off though.
And
But you know what? They can bring him back because he's made of electricity.
Not even that. What's the one rule? What's the one moral that Spider-Man likes to go by? He does not kill. In Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3, he is not killing these people. They either accidentally kill themselves or sacrifice themselves to save others. All right. What does fucking Eduardo, whatever his last name is, do in fucking Amazing Spider-Man 2?
Eduardo Garfeldo.
No, Ridley, what's his name? Eduardo Saverin. What does Mr. Eduardo Saverin do? He knowingly kills Electro. That is not Spider-Man. You are not doing Spider-Man correctly.
Well, I mean,
Also,
Batman killed people in the old '89, in the old.
That's why I don't like that
fucking
movie.
Batman.
Okay, I feel like with Batman, the killing rule is different compared to Spider-Man.
No, it is not. Batman does not kill.
I know, but like I think the version of Batman determines whether they can kill or not. So like the Michael Keaton Batman could kill someone, but someone like Christian Bale wouldn't. It just depends on the character.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give
I guess that's fair.
you that one.
I guess that's, but like Andrew Garfield, he didn't kill in the first movie, but does in the second movie. Also, what is it with his dumb ass fake New York accent in the second movie? It sounds like it doesn't sound. It sounds like the character of Peter Parker.
No one gets to bitch
is knowingly
about
making a fake accent.
No one gets to bitch about the fucking accent when in Tobey Maguire is dancing like a fucking moron in the third movie.
Yeah.
There's a reason for the
sorry.
dancing in the third one.
The
There's
dancing.
no fucking. There was no reason for the accent.
Yeah,
Can we-
because he's like, you know,
Spider-Man,
he's got the Venom
Spider-Man
fucking
trilogy
symbiote.
are
He's becoming a
so
new guy.
good of movies that in Spider-Man 2 you can have a sequence from Evil Dead and have it make sense. All right, that's how good those movies are. That you can just completely change genre for a few minutes and have it be amazing. Amazing Spider-Man 2. Everybody is an asshole. Everybody is stupid and dumb and just so moronic.
You forgot to call him a poopy head.
There are poopy heads. Their heads are literally filled with poopy.
And a stupid face. Anyway, so all right. I pretty much said it. We're 2.5 hours into this.
Wait.
Can we
Okay,
wrap this
fine.
up?
Just one more question.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
What do you think about the Evil Dead franchise?
I fucking love the
say
shit
the
out of the Evil Dead
All right,
franchise.
good.
Of course I
Okay,
do.
good.
Yeah, the old school ones, man. The like Evil
A9
Dead 1 and
was
2.
here.
Evil
Groovy.
Dead
What?
1 and 2 are like some of my favorite fucking like
General
cheesy
chat.
horror films.
Groovy.
Okay, good. If you said that you didn't like Evil Dead, I would actually be mad at you.
I'm not a piece of shit.
You.
Ew.
I would block you if you said you didn't like Evil Dead.
And then there's Army of Darkness, which is objectively one of the best films ever fucking made. I think so. It's on my top 10 at least. It's fucking great.
I mean, I didn't think it was the best out of Evil Dead 1 and 2, but it was still pretty decent.
I kind of think
All right,
so.
guys.
I think it's hold on, wait. I think it's Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 2, and Evil Dead 1. Not that in any order. It's like from fucking awesome to pretty damn great.
Yeah, there's
None of them
no
are bad.
there's no weak Evil Dead movie. They're all perfect.
There's no such thing as a weak Evil Dead movie.
I mean, essentially, Evil Dead 1 and 2 are kind of the exact same thing, just with sort of less people and like a little bit more character development for Ashley.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
All right.
What's up, Riely?
Thank you guys. Thank you everybody. Ridley, thank you for your
What do you think about those Tom Holland movies?
Shut the fuck up, Jason. Ridley, thank you for your contribution. We hope to have you on a full episode soon. Thank you very much.
Ridley, you don't want to be on this show. It sucks.
Why? What's wrong with the show?
No, do you want to sit down for 3 hours?
Story for another day.
About politics.
What am I getting myself into?
This
we don't
episode
talk about
was a little
politics
bit.
every episode. Shut up.
Yeah, this episode was. This episode was kind of a serious. This episode was kind of a serious episode. We normally don't have serious episodes. Usually, it's me like with either a light topic or a really we're all doomed and gonna die topic. But this one we kind of had all serious topics and
all right, Mo, Ridley,
yes?
Everybody, it is time to plug our shit. No more.
Oh Christ, not again.
Mo Diggity, where can our listeners find you?
Ridley knows.
Yeah, all right. They can go to Moside Gaming 42. Check me out over there. Twitter.com/Moside Gaming. I got a pinned tweet with all my shit in it. Check it out. Follow me. Please, I beg you. I need the followers.
Nice voice crack on, please.
Demi Gloom, where can our listeners find you?
You can find me at twitter.com/DemiGloom. Twitter.com/DemiGloom, DEMIGLOOM. What I really want you to look up is the Trigger Warning YouTube channel, which can't be found looking up trigger warning. So look up the Brony Initiation podcast. Listen, it's a podcast where I try to get Riely into My Little Pony. It's a really good podcast.
Hey Demi, I'm sorry. I thought you were cutting out a little bit. I didn't realize you were in the middle of a sentence.
Oh, okay. Check out the Brony Initiation podcast. It's hosted by me and Riely. We review episodes of My Little Pony, and the goal is for me to get Riely into it. It's a really good show we do. It's the most popular podcast that Riely is on, with the most viewers.
Shut the fuck up.
It's way more popular than anything Riely does.
Variety Hour is comparable.
Okay, fair enough. But yeah, listen to that and click on the Trigger Warning YouTube channel. It's It's a cool channel.
But can I
Bro.
criticize you for a minute, Demi Gloom? I have something to say.
What?
The fact that you don't have trigger warning listed as one of the featured channels on your main channel, kind of silly,
I
kind of
don't really.
cringe.
I don't have a main channel. That is my
Yes,
main
but
channel now.
the fact that I looked up Demi Gloom and I found your channel and trigger warning was not in the featured channels list is a affront to society that needs to be changed.
I've literally just used that account to watch videos at this point, but sure, it's fine. I also subscribe to Moolgy Med.
Moogle Mead.
Moolgy Med. It's Demi
I thought it
Gloom
was Moogle
backwards.
Mead.
No, it's Moolgy Med. Moolgy
Oh
Med.
my god, who cares?
Jason, stop being an asshole, man.
Suck my dick.
Stop being
Okay.
a asshole right now.
Yeah, stop being a asshole.
Stop being an
But
asshole.
anyway.
Oh yeah, we also make Adult Swim bumpers now. On
Oh
trigger
yeah, I
warning.
forgot about that.
Yeah, I liked your bumper, by the way. I thought that was really good looking.
Thank you. It's a fun thing to make.
But Jenny, do you have anything to plug besides the aforementioned Tim and Dale podcast, which you can also plug again? I'm not saying you can't.
Yeah, I do have it. Let me make sure. You might not be able to find it, actually. Actually, all I have is the Tim and Dale podcast, unfortunately. Besides,
That's okay.
And that's
I am working on a channel though called A Dose of Bailey. So I'm gonna change the name right now so it can be found. But yeah, look up that. I'm putting out a video soon.
Is
Tim and
Bailey
Dale
another character?
podcast.
Wait, no. That question was serious. Is Bailey another character?
No, that's my last name.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Okay.
based on A Dose of Broccoli.
But the
Oh,
Tim
I
and Dale
see.
podcast, Dale is spelled D-A-L with no E at the end. So that's how you find it. Tim and Dale podcast.
The Tim and Dale podcast. Yep. Who hasn't plugged yet? Jason.
You can find me at Moe's house when I eventually kill him for having the worst opinion ever.
Oh, bitch, shut the fuck up, man. I'll fucking chain you
can
to
they
the
actually
goddamn
find
chair
you?
and make you watch fucking Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Oh,
Over
I can
and over and over
I
and
can
over.
watch those movies. I can have a good time watching a real shit show. Just that's why I'm on this podcast still.
Oh my god, we're doing plugs right now.
But
Anyway.
Demi, are you really gonna just complain about this when we're not yelling about something you don't care about?
If we're fucking 3 hours in and I'm bitching about politics, go ahead.
But anyway.
Find me at Twitter at JELE. Oh, there's a pin tweet with the rest of my shit.
My issue was glamorization of abortion.
Which is the worst issue ever.
My issue was the world.
My issue was conventional learning.
And Andrew's issue was self-destructive friends.
Jenny, you gotta say what your issue was.
Okay, and my issue was the military.
My issue was Mo.
Shut up. And we'll see you guys next week. Bye.